Steph is coming to us from Atlanta, and she is, I want you guys to please, this is, some may not know how big of a deal this is, but please, please, please congratulate Steph on achieving top rated seller on eBay. I mean, seriously, let's do a round of applause. Do all the cheers in the chat. Lots of emojis, lots of love. Steph takes good care of us. And I know in addition to being at my whim, she's also running a powerful business. So congratulations, Steph.
Sweet. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, let me see. This is, let me go to the chat. It's different. No audio, Angie. Thank you, Marilyn. I'm catching up on the chats coming in now. Audio, whatever. I'll cut that first part out. Okay. Did anyone get a chance to look at the preview of the items that are going to be in the show today?
I saw some beautiful pieces. Very modernist, a lot of them.
Very modernist. Very different, right? Something that I don't normally do. And I thought it was time. Let's do a camera check up on the top. I'm going to move you, Steph. I think if I move you, I'm going to move you and then like count to 2 and then say something to make sure that you're still on. Let's see. No.
Me?
Nope. Okay. So I have to figure out, you're down in the top, bottom right. Okay. So I see you in the bottom right. If I bring this camera up, it's down there as well, but it might take the space. Can I stack? Well, I will work around that because there we go. All right. So you're going to see in the bottom of your screen, you'll see 2 little windows. One is Steph, who's moderating, and one, let me see if I can do just a little bit. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, there we go. That's better. That takes up less landscape, less real estate.
You don't have to have me there if you don't want to. It's all right.
No, I do. I have to have you, with this platform, you have to be on the screen to be able to hear you. Everything's different. Each one's different. Right. It has its pros and has its cons. Marilyn, brutality. Okay. I think there's really not a lot of other housekeeping except that World Cup. Hello. World Cup fans. I would love to know if there are any World Cup fans out there. I am. I'm like, what's an autocracy? Autocorrect. Autocracy. I'm like, the word of the day is, okay. Yes, Marilyn, autocorrect is brutal. See what I did there? See what I did there? Okay. All right, let's just jump in. First of all, I want to do a check-in. You guys, where are you at in the world? Who is here? I would love to know who's doing what in the world today. Well, I move that a little bit closer where I could see you better. Who's in, anybody overseas? Do we have anyone that is not in the United States today? I'm curious, so curious. And if anyone can, hold on. I got to see if we are actually, for me, that game yesterday with Portugal, we are super excited about the finals. Maryland's in North Carolina. Maryland, that could be a different country in itself sometimes, I think. I love North Carolina. Actually, Texas is that we are the rebels. Okay, can we see? Nope, it's not playing there. Yes, it is. Okay, we are playing. Okay. We are in 2 places. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to move one of these screens over to the other one so that I can keep track on here. Let's see. Yep, there we are. So is that, no, that's that one. So this one, here we go. Okay, now I have both of the screens up so I can see both of your chats, but I can see them in my moderator dashboard as well. Make sure that when you're on your screen, tap on the little gear icon. It should say something about fans next to your name there. And go to chat filter and type or select all messages. All messages. That way you are getting all the messages. See how easy that is? But if you don't, you're only going to get partial messages and you won't be able to keep up in your chat and who's doing purchases and things like that. Okay.
Okay, so I've had to go ahead and mute your stream and put on YouTube. So you might have a little bit of a delay there, but I couldn't find a way to chat in the new platform.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. Are you now there?
Yeah, I'm in YouTube land, muted.
But you can't get the chat on this platform.
I can't get the chat on the new stream, which is Studio Live. I don't know where that would be.
Okay. Well, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm good. We just might have a little bit of a delay. That's all.
Okay. It's just there's so many fun things. And the reason I'm doing this is that I am thinking about, like I said before, I was thinking about bringing the links back so people could purchase directly. But there is a flaw with that I discovered at the last minute. So today we're still doing it kind of the old school. But hey, can I get some feedback on the collections, your VIP collections? Anyone in the chat? I know YouTube does change it back to top all the time, and that could be an issue that some people don't see all of everyone's messages. They're only seeing partial, so keep that in mind. I know that gets frustrating. Yes, Maryland's fine. Yes, Texas is it's its own beast.
Yes, it is. Daily changes sometimes.
Okay, I know I can't keep up. There's so many fun things that they're doing though that are exciting. It's just keeping up with them. Okay, we have a very small group here today. We have very small. Wonder what's going on with that. I wonder if it's the stream. It's because I switched streams. You know what I mean? Streaming service.
Might be. I did notice that there was two, and one had 2 people in it, and this one had 4 people in it when we first started.
For that's pretty low for when we start. Usually it starts much higher than that, and then it changes. So we will give it a second and chat for a minute and see what we can get going on. And I'm not opposed to, you know me, I'll just ditch it and go back to the other stream in a heartbeat. And that'll just prove to me that we don't want to play with you if you don't want to play with us. So, okay. Upstairs AC needs to go down because it's at 76 degrees. That's too hot for me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We are going to get started. Meantime, Marilyn, what did you think of the collections? When you do your checkout and you now have a portal for your collection. When I say collection, when you make a purchase, hold on. Oh, that's straight carbonated. Straight carbonated. I don't usually do just straight carb. What I'm doing now, you guys, is when you make a purchase on Reserved Grace, I send your purchases. Okay, that's a refreshing sound, right? You want to hear the gurgle? Let's do some ASMR while we're here.
Sounds good.
Hear the ice cube.
I'm gonna have to go get a Coke now or something.
See, it works, right? It's the power of suggestion. Okay, when you make a purchase with Reserved Grace now, I put all of your items into a collection that is just yours. I learned a lesson that I need to make sure that I put reserved for on your collection before you check out so that somebody else can't accidentally find it and check out. That was a lesson. For the most part, they are unlisted and hidden, but they can be found if you're savvy. And we have savvy people in our world. And okay, so that's that. And the goal is, as over time, I'm going to include some of your past purchases, as many as I can, into your portal so that you can go back and you can look at your purchases. And you can
I absolutely loved that platform. What I loved mostly about it was it looked beautiful. You could see photographs of everything, which I know takes time. And there was prices next to them for us resellers who need to know how much they paid for something, for when they, when they go to resell it. We need to know our costs, you know. So I loved it. I thought I thought it was so easy too, because I added an item and it was just so easy. And I really, really, really enjoyed that platform. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. You know me that I'm always recreating a wheel. That's not a normal Shopify feature. And I worked with the Sidekick is the AI bot in Shopify, affectionately known as Sid in my world. I asked Sidekick, if you had a nickname, what would your nickname be? And Sidekick said Sid. I'm like, I got you on that one. That makes sense. So Sid and I put it together.
Nice.
Uh, And yeah, I think it looks good. It had a, we always work the tweaks out, but as a reseller myself, I appreciate things like that. And you don't have to go back and watch a video or a 5-second replay, which we know what that's like, some of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it'll work out. The goal is that we'll be able to do your checkout directly from the show. It'll go right into your collection. That is next level.
I love that.
Baby steps, so I don't break anything because I break stuff. Okay. And Marilyn says she loves it for the same reasons. Perfect. I love that. Okay, so what'll work is after the show, I will send invoices, and you'll go right into your collection. I won't send invoices. I will put your items in your collection and send you a link or send you an email that it's because you should have your link, but if not, make sure you bookmark it. But then you can go in and you can do your checkout. And like Steph said, it gives you the opportunity to look through the shop, reserved grace, to see if there's any other items that you want to put in. Because I think I put in 50 items this last week. So I am adding more and more as we go. Keep that in mind. And I do have a show focus will be not necessarily 100% on resellers, but heavily for resellers. And then reservedgrace.com will be the different items. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to get started. Does anyone? Oh, I did have one item that already has. Let me take it out. We have one item that is already sold. Let me get my board. Text me earlier, and that's already done. So let's get set up here. Welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here. And once we get some things going here, I know there's a lot of people that are doing a lot of different things right now with the holiday. It is.
Oh yeah, getting ready for back to school too.
I know.
A lot of folks are shopping and getting ready.
Yes. I am getting ready to take a solo vacation, but I'm going to take you with me. We're going to do a little road trip, and we will have a few videos or lives along the way, some shopping opportunities. But I'm waiting till the kids go back to school. I was going to do it sooner than later, and it's so hot, and it's raining. South Texas, I'm going to head south, but not South Texas now. I had to alter my route, but it's not a wise choice, and everyone's out for summer still. So I'll wait till the kids go back, and then I'm doing a road trip. I won't disclose where now, but it's going to be epic, and I will do some writing along the way, my book writing, videos, photography, all the Angie things. And
great. I love that.
Time for me to think. I need to think. Something I don't spend enough time doing. Okay, so let me get us going here. Let me make sure that.
Marilyn would like to know if she says, did I get my pearls? I didn't know if you saw that.
Yes, you did, and they're shipped. You did, and they are shipped already. I shipped them, I think, Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, so you should have those.
And Angie, I have to say, I love the way you wrap it all up. It's such a nice, it's like opening a gift. When you get Angie's things, it's just so beautifully wrapped, so safely wrapped, and just a treat. She always puts a little card in there, saying thank you and a little personal note. And everything is just so carefully placed. And I absolutely love that. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I enjoyed that part. Sometimes you'll see that I get a little hectic on my cards because my writing just goes, or I'm tired, and you can just see it's all over the place. But I love it, and I do. And Marilyn, I do appreciate the extra item that you threw in the cart. I just say throw in the cart. Let me throw that in the cart. But that you selected, I appreciate that. And same with you, Steph. I do appreciate all those sales. And just like I said, when I get ready for a show, I like to think of it as having guests over. I want everything to be great. I can't say perfect, but I want things for you to feel like you're welcome to be here and you feel comfortable. Same thing when you get your order. Even if it's a $5 random pull from a...
They'll take the time, and it's amazing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice to know that it doesn't go unnoticed. I have another question for you. Have you noticed when I sometimes, because nobody has said anything, so I'm like, do I still do it or do they care? The little flap. Have you seen when I do the little flap on the tape with the little arrow? Or just the little flap so you don't have to cut into your package? Have you noticed? You guys haven't noticed?
I don't think that I noticed that. I just kind of go to the where I think is the top, because you'll put a little sticker on there that tells me that it's the top, and then I open it. So I have not noticed that.
So when you get a, let's see if I had any bubble wrap here. I don't. But when you get something that's bubble wrapped, sometimes I will take the tape and I fold it over, and I fold it under so it has a little bit of the section is not stuck to the bubble wrap. You can just lift that up and pull it off. Does that make sense?
Oh, so that if we do cut into it, we don't cut into the merchandise.
Well, that way you don't have to cut into it.
Right.
Because that way you have you're just lifting up the tape and then it opens up your package.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like taking, let's say this is the tape. I'll do it from this angle. We'll do it this way. Get used to the different ones. Okay, here. So if this is the tape that's on your package, right? The tape comes over the top like that.
Right.
I take the bottom, I fold it, so this part is not stuck. So you're able to just lift that up and open it.
So under the mailing label or under?
No, I'm talking about each individual little. Here, let me show you. Let's do a very visual.
Individual bubble wrap packets that you do.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. Yeah, on the individual bubble wrap. So
those are very easy to open.
Maybe I know, but you know what? As a reseller, you can you reuse them. It saves you on cost of goods, and if you cut into them, you lose that.
I see that, and I've been saving them.
Good.
I like to wrap my items too as carefully as you do for my customers.
Very nice. Yeah. So I just tell people, okay, I'm going to use these as an example here. We'll just throw these in.
I want to see this trick though. This is neat.
Yeah. Let me grab. So I'm going to put that in.
Ooh, I think those match the earrings I got.
Look at that. How
convenient.
Not on purpose or anything. Let me get here. Let me put, okay, so I have a different shipping station than right here, so I had to go grab all the things. Okay, so of course I usually put this into a little bag in addition, but then I'll slide it in. Probably wasn't the best choice for this, but okay. All right, so see, this is a reused bag, so it's the stickies here, but I will fold this down. I'm not going to, okay, like that.
Oh, okay. Now I see.
I'll take a piece of tape.
Nice.
That's tape.
Yeah.
There we go. And I'll put it here. And then I fold this little bit here.
Oh, okay. So I didn't even notice it, but it is very nice to open those packages. I didn't even notice that that's how you did that. That is neat. Thank you for doing that. I love that. I'll have to remember
that way you don't have to cut it. And I'm always nervous of cutting anything anyway. So sometimes some people I don't know, they've never seen me do it before. I've even done that.
Okay.
So like what? There we go.
How nice. Okay.
Great tip. All right. Well, I hope it helps. I don't do it on all of them. I try, but sometimes I just can't. So let me set this aside so that I don't do something crazy with that.
Trick, huh, Marilyn?
let's see. Let me go back here. All right. So as it all makes sense, that was my little thing. Okay, now you can look for it, and I'll probably do a little short from this. Here we go. I'll do a short, cut that part out and do a short so people know how to open my packages. Let me move the tape so I don't cut myself on the little strip.
Even so, it's just the details, just like what you just showed us. It's the details that matter, and it's the details that I believe most of your customers notice.
Well, I appreciate it. I love it. Okay, there was one of the things. Should I do my learning moment from the beginning? You guys want to learn something?
I would love to learn something, but I would like to see more people to learn with.
Okay. Do you want me to switch platforms? See what it does?
I don't know if that it would matter. I mean,
it might be just the time of day. It doesn't matter. We're going to do today. If with the people who are here that are supposed to be here are here. Let's just.
So we would love a learning moment then.
Okay. Now I was going to do a learning moment. I always do a learning moment anyway, so it's not like I'm diverting to do this learning moment. Let me see what I did with it though. I think that I put it. Okay. Well, so there's a lesson. Oh gosh. Oh, I know where it's at. It's right here in front of me. Okay. Just look. Just look. It might work out for you. Let's see if we have. All right. Here we go. So this brooch right here. Did you guys see it in the preview? Did you see this in the preview?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
Beautiful. I loved it. I loved the brutalist look, and to me, that was attractive. It has kind of a brutalist look to it.
Yep. Okay.
I like the organicness of it.
Right. I like that too. I was looking at it and like, how do you really describe a piece like this? When, I was looking at it and I usually, come up with at least something that's a description, and then I use tools, to get better descriptions. But I was looking at this. Now, as a check-in, as I say, I got this for $5 because people thought it was ugly. Nobody wanted it. So it was one of those last minute bids. Let me put the pin so I don't stick myself. It was a last minute bid. Nobody wanted it. I had already had things that I had purchased in that auction. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just throw that in there. I thought maybe it's something I could even embellish or do something with. But, shipping was already paid for. So the lesson here that I'm going to share with you is don't overlook the not so pretty pieces, because this is solid 18 karat gold.
Ooh, girl.
$5.
Nice.
And this is.
I love those moments when that happens.
Yes. This is, I have not yet found, I found this out last night, and I did the scratch acid test.
Yeah, I was going to say, how did you tell? How could you tell?
I did the acid test, and
what made you think to do that?
Oh, well, okay. So something about it when I originally saw it, I thought it's one of those pieces like during the auction. Besides the fact that it was $5 and nobody picked it up, that there's something about that is unique, and a lot of times the unique, weird-looking things are the sleepers. Either they're custom made for some reason. This meant something to someone by the way it was designed, which means that it would the higher grade materials. But there's a feel. There's a feel to real gold. It has a smooth, warmer feeling, and the weight. Once I opened it, I knew immediately that the weight on this was not costume jewelry. But I set it aside, and I think I've even shown it a couple of times in videos or, just random things, but never really tried to sell it. And so then last night I was looking at it, and let me see if I can bring up, for those that have never done an acid test, I'm going to try and see if I can bring up the photos for this.
You might hear some background noise. Hold on a second.
Okay.
My husband just came down, and I don't know how to quite mute myself here.
Do you need me to mute you, or are you okay?
Yes, go ahead and mute me for a few minutes.
Okay. I don't know how to mute you either. I'll figure it out.
Okay, that's what I'm looking at.
All right. Muted. You are muted. Okay, so I'll show you how I did the acid test. I'll show you on my phone with the photos. So, okay, here we go. It's the best way for me to do it right now instead of trying to bring it up on the screen. So I took photos of it. I was really trying to look. I'm looking for a maker's mark on this. Will it do better this way? Let me see. We can fill the screen this way. Okay, so I was looking for the maker's mark. I couldn't find it. But then when I looked at the clasp here, the mechanism, when you see little tails are like how this is, let me get focus there for a second. How right here, it's a very clean, it has a different type of attachment. The way it's attached there, it's definitely something that's more craftsmanship. And so I did a scratch test. So you can see here, you take the brooch, basically you take the brooch and you scratch it onto the scratch. It's a block. You scratch it on there like this. That's what you're seeing in these. That is what you're seeing, these scratches here. I'll try and hold it still so you guys can, it'll focus. There we go. These little scratches here, that's what came from me scratching the brooch onto the test block. And then I used 14 karat gold for the testing. So I started with 14 karat gold. You drop a drop, just a little drop, onto your scratch. And if it doesn't dissolve, as you can see, you can still see lines through it here, then you know it's at least whatever that medium is you're checking. So it's at least 14 karat gold. So then I tried 18 karat gold. You could still see the scratches, which means it didn't dissolve the 18 karat gold. So it means it's at least 18 karat gold. And then the next one up, the test kit up, is 20 karat. And you can see my bathroom. But you can see, you can't see the gold underneath it anymore. So that means it is, in the world of jewelry, that is at least 18 karat gold. Really, they do 18, 24. Well, thank you for drying your hands off and jumping in. I appreciate it. Have you ever done, what part's the wow? Camille, hello. Thank you for jumping in. What part's the wow for you on that? Just the fact that I've got a $5 brooch that's solid 18 karat gold. And here's what I found out about these, you guys. So these brooches are, they come from, let me go here. So apparently there was a stage in which a lot of the, like Tiffany's, Van Cleef and Arpels, Cartier, they used a lot of their own chains and they made jewelry out of them. And so apparently that's what this is. This is a piece. Let me see if I can do this, the two screens. Nope. We're going to take, oh, hi, Steph. We're going to take that off for a sec. I just really want to do the two screens. And we're going to go back to here. Okay, so basically, like I said, once I felt it, give it a sec to focus in. There we go. Once I felt the brooch, I could feel the difference in the metal. Anyway, pays to test everything because I can tell you, if you're even in doubt, test it, okay? Because you never know when you're going to come across a piece that is, like I said, this one is 14 karat gold. No, that's not. I lied. It's 18 karat gold. So if you've never done, oh, you guys get to see all my good things. Where am I taking my pictures at? All the data in the background. So that's how you know. That's how you know if you have what the metal is. And as another check-in, because we're doing a little bit education here, and it's kind of what, when I asked YouTube, dear YouTube, it's called Ask, I think it's actually called Ask YouTube now. Dear YouTube, what am I known for in the YouTube world? And I am known for being a vintage jewelry collector and educator. I'll take it. I will take it. For those that have done sterling silver testing with the acid kit and you can't tell the color change because the block is black and the liquid, the testing acid, is reddish purple, and you're looking for red, it's like a fail. However, there are white testing blocks now. Am I the last one to find this out? Do you guys know this? Jake found them for me. So I tested some sterling silver last night, and it's miraculous. You can actually see the sterling silver floating in the acid. So you know, and it's bright red because the acid, it's life-changing, game changer. So while we're here, if we have a moment and we have a lag and people are like, I can do an acid test for you because I love doing stuff like that. Okay. All that to be said, this brooch is available. If anyone is interested, I am going to do something. I want to find out how I can get it so we have better screens here. So I'll do this one. Okay. So if anyone is interested in this brooch, you can buy it now for $1,625. That would be $1,625 is the melt weight. That's the melt weight. So if anyone's interested, don't tell me you're going to melt it, but I will sell it. I don't know what I will do otherwise, but it's crazy to think that those things are out there. And how did that end up somewhere in some lot that ended up in my hands in Texas? So, all right, that was our little learning moment. I hope you enjoyed. All right, I'm going to do something here. We're going to fix this up. Okay, I figured out where I can do the alignment on the screens. There we go. All right, I feel a little bit better about that. Okay, here we go. Close that. All right, now moving on. I know. It's so hard when you see pieces of jewelry and you're like, especially when I know people are buying lots of jewelry because it's full of sterling silver and I know everything is going to get melted, but what happens to the other things that are in there that aren't sterling silver? Because you see them, and I'm like, that's a, whatever brand it is. Welcome back, Marilyn. You just missed an entire, hey, Marilyn, did you see this brooch that I'm selling? Did you catch anything on this one? Let's see if Marilyn caught any of it. All right. Well, Marilyn, if you haven't had a chance to see this, I am selling this brooch today. It is $1,625 if you're interested. And anyone else who might be interested out there, just message me, and I will take care of you. I will get it to you, insured, and all taken, all good. All right. Here we go. That is a brooch that I bought. For those who are jumping on, I bought that brooch on an auction for $5, free shipping, and it's solid 18 karat gold, all of it. Okay, we're going to leave that little beauty right here, just like our little show mascot. Let's get started here. I'm going to bring up the first piece, and we are going to have some fun going through these. This is not a jewelry, I would say, genre or a style of jewelry that I am super familiar with. So I am learning a lot as I go as well. But I like learning and, and sharing with others. So we're going to do a split screen with this so I can see both screens. Because I'm going to read a lot to you. All right. Oh, okay. Wild Rose gets unmuted now. Here we go. Yeah, that would be easy if I could figure it. Shoot. There we go. Are you back?
I'm back. Hello.
Okay.
My husband's settling down now, so we can.
Don't you love that? Jake will come in and start cooking, and I'm like, when the kitchen's directly under where my studio is. Right now it's on
Mhm.
another part of the house, but like, he's like, you can't hear that up here. I'm like, let's talk about it after the
Well,
video.
I had to come downstairs because my studio is very hot right now because it's right above the garage, and so it's
Mm.
very warm. So I'm down in the living room, and so we have an open floor plan, so the kitchen is right here where the living room is. So you hear everything.
Yeah, it's a lot. Marilyn, did you say that you got 18, you got an 18 karat for $5 as well?
Did you, Marilyn? I didn't notice that.
That's
Wow.
exciting.
Do tell.
Yeah, tell us more about it. What'd you get? What'd you get? I love that. I love that. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to start with this one. This one is a little unique. Now, it's one of those things that some people will love, and I happen to love pieces like this, but uh, some people don't. So I'm fully aware. But here's what I'm going to tell you on this. Okay, this is organic. We're just going to call this very organic. And let's bring this here. Okay, and we don't have to be so close now. Okay, this is a multi-strand statement necklace featuring 7 cascading strands of delicate cream-colored disc beads that drape elegantly. Now, what are the these beads?
Cylindrical.
Yes, say it again.
Cylindrical.
Cylindrical. Okay, for those that don't know, I have some problems with words sometimes, and thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. I
Welcome.
welcome the help. These are okay. These highly textured these beads. Anyway, they are either bone, horn, or vegetable ivory. Are you familiar with vegetable ivory?
No.
Okay. Yay.
Okay.
All right. Vegetable ivory, basically, it was created as a substitute for ivory when ivory, thankfully, was uh, outlawed, made
Mhm.
illegal. So smart people came up with an alternative that looks like ivory, acts like ivory, and this could be so it comes from a nut. It's like a
Hmm.
tagu nut or something like that. TAG. I don't. I got focused on the 18 karat gold, so I didn't write all my notes down. But it does come from a nut, and it looks like ivory, but it's actually a nut. Now this um, I am going to challenge, and I don't think that it is vegetable ivory, but I wanted to throw that out for you guys to know a little bit about it.
Tagua nut.
Yes, that is it. Tagua nut, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So there are a few places in here that have a little bit more porous areas, especially if you look in, wait for it. Okay. If you look between some of the beads, you'll see there's a little bit more of a porous texture, which leads me to believe it's bone. Now, I know some people don't like bone and they find it, not appealing.
Did you hit it under a blue light?
What a blue
Sometimes
light.
bone glows. Certain kinds of bones.
There's the blue light. I don't know that that really glows.
Okay.
Do you?
No, not that particular one.
Yeah. Is it certain species that glows?
It's usually horn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this could either be horn, bone, or vegetable ivory.
Mhm.
I think it's bone. I used to be kind of like I am about morning jewelry, MOUR, morning jewelry. It kind of makes me a little wheezy, queasy at
Mhm.
times. I just, there's something about it. I used to be about bone, but I find that I really love the organic nature. And I love always how interesting it's always set in something much more substantial because you don't put little delicate pieces of bone. They're going to be bigger pieces.
Mhm.
So this is anchored by a rustic inspired metal cylindrical center accent. Is finished with rich weathered brass hardware. It balances out the brass bead on this side. I will do a front for you. So it is modern sculptural sophistication. It is unsigned. It is brass and cream colored beads. There's 7 strands, measures 18 inches, and the cylindrical piece is 3 inches. So let me show you this up front so you get an idea on. Now, these are the kind of pieces I do wear. I wear vintage jewelry, but I wear pieces like this all the time.
Beautiful. They're a statement, and I love the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Good with the brass and yeah.
So beautiful, beautiful piece. If anyone is interested, this one is, we're going to do, okay. This one, it was listed on Reserved Grace for $195. I had it marked down to $135. I can do it for $99 today. $99. Well, let me say starting bid, Steph. Starting bid is at $99.
You got it.
Starting bid $99 on the. Let me go back to it. It's the bone and brass. I'm going to say bone and brass. It might not appeal to something like bone, but I think it is bone. Let's be real. Okay, $99 is starting bid on that one. If you're interested, and I forgot to do the whole, if you're not registered yet, there's a link that's going across the bottom of the screen. Make sure you're registered at Reserved Grace so that you too can have your own collection at Reserved Grace. So bone and brass. I gotta write myself notes because I kind of feel the room sometimes of where I'm going to start. Okay, that's as low as I can go on this one. I know it's a specific type of a buyer for that. But if you're interested.
One of the things that helped me to not be so creeped out, I guess you could call it, with bone jewelry is I like the fact that they use the whole animal.
Yes.
They didn't let any part of the animal go to waste.
There is a respect, and that is a respect thing.
Exactly. So
it's not just a scale of like a scarcity or anything like that. It's very much a respect for the whole animal.
That's why I'm A-okay, and we'll wear those pieces because they took the time. And each one of those is usually carved individually.
Yeah, they'd have to be.
Workmanship. So I respect that as well.
The craftsmanship that goes into pieces like this is what you're basically saying.
Mm-hmm.
Is trying to go here. Each of these beads come from, if this is bone, will come from a piece of bone that's then made into smaller pieces, and then all of the pieces need to be the same size.
Mm-hmm.
All of the beads need to be the same size. They're all hand selected to make sure for color, because not all bone is the same color.
Yep.
So there's a lot that goes into craftsmanship in pieces like this, very much like pearls. So pearls the same way.
Marilyn would like to know if you know where it was made.
I don't know on this one, Marilyn. I don't know where it was made. Let me see if I see any more tells on this than I saw before. I don't think so. This is definitely an artisan piece. It is an older piece though, because people are just not. This is not happening in our world anymore. When even in the most far-reaching regions of the world, they're using synthetics for lots of reasons, because manufacturing has reached even into the little tiniest places that they can do on scale, because the craftsmanship and the time, like Steph was saying, takes way too long to create pieces like this. And all of these pieces are individually handmade as well. So you'll find similar styles, but you're not going to find exactly the same. All brass. And I know, Steph, you said brass makes you turn green.
Yes, so, unfortunately.
Some people do that. It didn't do that for me. But I know a lot of people that have done that. It does do that. Okay, so that's the first item. Now, all of these items will go back onto Reserved Grace. They're temporarily pulled down. I had them up for a short window. And they will go back on because it's already listed. Okay, I'm going to switch back and forth between the different things that we have here. All right. So Everyone who is jumping in and jumping out, well, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. It is the middle of a Thursday. It's a strange time for somebody to be on doing jewelry, and that's why I chose it. I really wanted to have a time that, oh, good. I thought I just closed the window. A time that I could, really spend some time. People maybe are on lunch, or you can just hang out with me in the background, maybe while you're working. I know that feeling. Just have me kind of lurking in the background. Okay, so let's see. This next one is. Let me make sure I've got. Okay, this is going to be the sterling silver Saturn chain necklace. It features minimalistic. This is a minimalistic design, but this is not signed, but likely based on the work by Lily and Molly. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Lily and Molly.
I have not heard of them.
You have heard?
I have not.
Oh, you haven't? Okay. So they're a small boutique, very much focused on glasses. Oh, I'm trying to do this this hook's on here. This is a hook here. It doesn't squeeze open. This goes here. That's how you, hold on. When I have there we go. So that little hook slides onto the side of the pendant in the middle. Okay. So it's the side. Yeah, I know. I've never seen anything like that.
No.
So you would think that it was going to be like a box clasp. So this has a little hook right here that looks like it should be part of the clasp, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just hooks it right into the side here. It is signed. It is signed with, it has the purity, and so it's sterling silver. Okay, come on. There we go.
Yeah, I'm clasp challenged as well.
It's just a real thing. Okay, it is 925 on one side, and there is a mark on the other side that's very, very hard to read, but it's signed right there, and 925 on that side. This is a hammered sterling silver disc, and this is a Saturn chain and necklace with hammered pendant, 16 inches in length. I'll do a check-in on the front so you can get an idea. So parts like this, so the fact that it's sterling silver just in general, but it's also a handcrafted piece. We all know that I'm not going to be able to do this. So it fits right up just below choker, depending on your, so 16 inches, most people know, but it's 16 inches total. So you're not having a 16 inches, then a pendant hanging from it, because the 16 inches includes the center disc.
Mm-hmm.
Great for stacking.
Yes.
Now you don't have another piece that's dangling down. Mm-hmm. I think that's key, because if you're doing like this, I did a dangle here, but having too many dangles, let's not do too many dangles. You get to watch in real time. Can Angie do this? You did it! You did it. And you know what I wanted to do right when I did it? I wanted to flip it around. I wanted to move it in the back, because it just seems like the natural thing to do when you clasp something. But we'll take the pearls off.
Oh, how lovely.
Isn't that just a nice, no, it's probably pretty far away, but it sits lovely. Like you said, I think it's a great word for it. It lays flat, and you don't have another charm floating around. I think it is a really beautiful piece. Okay. One of those ones that I think that people should do more of them. If you're out there making jewelry, I think this is the ticket. Try this. Okay. 95 originally.
Okay.
It was on 65 was the most recent on Reserve Grace.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do it for 58 today.
Very nice. Ooh.
Yeah. 58. That would be the starting bid, 58.
Mm-hmm.
And that is sterling silver. It is artisan, or it is handmade by Likely, because we can't prove it, but it is very much a tell from the designers Lily and Molly. And all you do, I made it look much more difficult than it is. I actually got it on easier than doing it right here, I think. And there you go.
Very nice.
It is very nice. And it is sterling silver. So if you usually get from me at least once in a while, if you buy sterling silver, or if it's your first time and you bought sterling silver from me, I try to always include either the pink or the yellow, the sunshine cloth. They're both the same. But you can see it is sterling silver. All you have to do is, you don't want my hair, sorry. All you have to do is just do a little shush on it before you wear it. And always store your sterling silver in little packages. So mine go in, here's an example. So that's how I literally store these in my jewelry box, all my sterling silver.
It's got the anti-tarnish.
Yep, and you can see I am frugal. I cut this in half because sometimes you need a full piece to go into, one of these. So use the anti-tarnish black little strips, but otherwise just keep a little cloth. And you can see how much that just got off right there, and run your chain through. Look at that.
Wow.
And it looked clean. It was clean not too long ago either. Also, so this will go back in here. Oh my gosh, that's crazy when you think about it, because you think we're wearing these on our skin, and so picks up all kinds of body oils and things like that,
pollutants and other things.
And there was one thing I was going to say. Oh, lost my train of thought there. Okay, that's going in here, and there we go. That will go on to, if anyone's interested, that is available today.
Here's my clock. Sorry.
I love it. No, we love the sounds. It's part of life. We do life. Okay. Let's switch back to, I want to do the leaf bracelet.
Marilyn is in for 58. Looking for, will we go by fives at this point?
Yeah. Yeah, Marilyn, I think
63. Yeah, looking for 63.
That's a really smart choice on this one. She really is, and it is sterling silver. And I think you can, you know what, even too, I just thought about this. Oh, I was going to say something as I was putting it into the bag. I also try, and I encourage people to do the same thing. Keep your jewelry, don't clasp your jewelry before you store it, because it creates tension on the settings. So when you put something into your jewelry box, if it's loose like this, it doesn't cause any tension, or, just doesn't, tension's the best word for it. But if you hook something, you put it in, and you do that, see how it's already creating a tension right here on your jump ring? So just don't. It's a better way to take care of your jewelry, and always put your jewelry on last and take it off first. All right. If we want to count it down.
Looking for any other interest? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Marilyn. Congrats, Marilyn.
Congratulations. Thank you. I love this. I was going to say, what you could do, Marilyn, on this also is, I think you could probably string. You could also put beads on one side. I think there's things you can do with that if you didn't like it just the way it is. Okay, Marilyn.
Beautiful.
Love it. No, it's gorgeous. I really like that piece. Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate it. Thank you. Putting this into your bag. Yeah, Marilyn got some really, really pretty, some really, really, really pretty pearls, beautiful pearls from the shop the other day. So I love that. I love the pearls. Thank you, Marilyn. I can't wait to see what you're going to do, or if you just have some extra space in there. I don't know. I didn't check.
How long is the pearls that she got? I was wondering if this might be layered with it. It would be really pretty.
I think she got 18 or 20 inch.
Oh, yeah.
She could.
Yeah, that would be beautiful with that piece you just got.
I think so. But I think they are wire wrapped too. What, bead wrapped, So I'm not sure if it's a cool tone, but it doesn't matter anymore, because you can wear
mixed metals. Absolutely.
Yep. Hey, speaking of mixed metals, what? Look at that. Mixed metals.
Ooh.
Mixed metals.
Speaking
All
of,
right. I'll put that on for it real quick to see. All right. There's zoomed out just a little bit for you. I'll give you all the specs on this piece. I mean, come on. Anybody want to do? I'll. You know what? I'll tell you what. If you buy this brooch, I'll throw in the bracelet for free.
it's beautiful.
It's a BOGO.
Oh.
Buy one, get one. Yeah, free gift with purchase. Oh, good, Marilyn. I think that's great. Okay, so it's funny. Could you imagine? But I got this really great deal, honey. Yes, you did. There we go. Okay, this is a handcrafted artisan cuff bracelet by Anju, Anju, featuring intricate, nature-inspired leaf appliques. Now, I'm going to let you take a second here to get your screenshot if you'd like to. And when you do, make sure you look. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. Okay, it's a 4-leaf bracelet. The reason I say that, there are ones out there that have 3, that have 2, but this one has 4, and I haven't seen 4. Okay, it all matters, right?
Yes, it does.
This is expertly fashioned from rich blend of silver, copper, and brass metals. Now, I did not test this for sterling. I don't think that it is. It's not marked anywhere. But if somebody would like me to test it, I will. I told you I would do a test, but we can. So it is on a wide textured band. It is a hammered metal, hammered silver, tritone contrast that matches any jewelry collection and completely on trend right now. Excellent condition. There's no discoloration inside the band, which is where you would normally see things to start to wear, which may be also another indicator that it could be sterling, or at least a higher, higher than, could be just, you know what I mean? It's not plated, I don't believe. So based on the designer Anju, they do silver, copper, and brass.
They do all of it.
Yeah,
And
most
sometimes
likely
they
it's
do painted enamels.
Huh?
They do painted enamel as well.
Do they?
So,
Okay.
yep, they do.
I have to look. I have a couple of pieces, but they've been more like this, more organic and like this. So
They kind of do like a painted verdigris on a lot of their pieces. Very similar to another company called Vintage,
okay,
and they do that painted look along with the brass or the copper and the silvers. Very, very pretty.
very nice work. And I like this one because it does have the 4 leaves, which is not as common. There's a little bit more materials, obviously, that went into this, and labor and artistic design. I think it's just a beautiful, beautiful, well executed and designed piece, and it fits beautifully. So it measures approximately 6.75. So it would be about a 6.75. I am a size 6.5 to 7, so it's right in there. I wear this comfortably, and the opening on this is 1 inch, so that matters a lot.
Sure does.
This one, I would not bend it. A lot of times you can bend a cuff or a bracelet like this, a cuff, but with all these appliques on here, you have the risk of popping these loose because they are soldered on. So hopefully you're able to get it on your wrist like this and then just let it be. Just let it be there. Okay, so let me switch hands real quick because I'll put it over here. That way I can.
And you're layering. Look
Yes.
over there. Yep.
These are all. I mean, and the sound really matters too. It's part of the charm of this year. Part of the charm is to have the sounds. People want the sounds and want that warm feeling. So Marilyn says she can't wear hard bangles due to arthritis in both wrists.
No.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Marilyn, if this is something that you could consider, there is, like I said, there's a little give. But I know a lot of people want to move them, the reason I say, but also the thing about a cuff like this is you can actually put your hand down and you can work. With a bangle, it doesn't work as well because it's usually thicker. It tweaks a little bit when you put your hand down. Easy to wear. It feels nice. It's soft, very well made. Okay, it's a wearable reminder of the quiet strength and constant growth found in the nature and in the world. Like that. Okay, was 95, marked down to 68, and today only. I think I'll do this one also at 58.
Beautiful. Great price.
58. It is a very nice price.
Yes.
Very well crafted. Again, like I said, you can look at the comps. You can see similar, but not as well made as this one and all of the detail. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Easy to wear with everything. Let me show you the front.
I'm a big fan of nature jewelry. I love anything that has nature.
And it's so
leaves, flowers.
It's very flattering too. I feel like this is really flattering because you
can wear silver or gold or copper with it.
Mm-hmm. And if you have a little bit smaller wrist, you just push it up a little bit, stack a little bit down here. There's so many things. Oh, and one of the trends, I swear, I promise I'm going to get this trend video done, but it's been a little bit of a challenge with the internet situation recently. But because I do record on the platform anyway, cuffs and bangles, but especially cuffs because it stays in place. You're going to wear this next fall and winter, you're going to wear your cuff over your sleeve. So for those of us that are like, well, I'm wearing a long sleeve turtleneck or funnel neck or whatever you want to call it. You have a long sleeve and then you do push your sleeves up. No. This now you get to wear your cuff over your sleeves. And I know some people have done it because they've been a little bit rebels, but I never did because I always felt like that just looks weird. But now it's okay.
That's a very vintage look. When the ladies would wear their gloves and they would wear their jewelry over their gloves.
And that's the point. That's how things are going back to. Gloves are another comeback. And so we are getting back to a time where it's okay to be a woman. It's okay to dress, to impress yourself and to feel feminine and beautiful. And it's okay to just, do what you want to do, which is the best, most important thing. Mine tends to work their way down to the bones. Oh, yeah. Marilyn, I feel for you. Okay, this one, like I said, is starting at 58. If anyone is interested, and okay, you've got it. Okay, 58 four leaf bracelet. Okay, I'm going to set this right here for a second. We're going to let that rest, and I'm going to write I've done my SKUs on that. Okay, let's go to the next. While we're here, I'm going to show you a cuff for sure that you cannot bend. This is the reason why I was saying this. Okay, this one is, you've seen me show this before. You've seen me wear this.
That's so interesting. I love this.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. It is a glass stone. It is an Artisan foil-backed stone. Let me get it in here to give it. So it's glass opal, and which means it's a foil back to give it. You may not be able to see it really well right there, but it has a little bit of an opalescent flakes to it. Like the layers of an opal, that fire that comes back at you. Yep. So this is an incredible handmade brutalist style cuff bracelet featuring a beautifully textured, let me move that hand out of the way, beautifully textured sculptural metal frame reminiscent of butterfly wings. At its center rests a large, vibrant orange glass cabochon that catches the light wonderfully, making this piece a stunning, earthy statement of wearable mid-century art. It's an excellent handcrafted condition and all the colors. So it has a deep set vintage patina. The sculptural metal frame is strong and secure. It is unsigned. It is textured metal, glass cabochon, and it measures a 6 to a 6.5 with a 1.5 inch opening. So let me show you on this. It does have a wider opening, and
Oh, that just looks so nice. Oh,
Isn't
love
that
it.
gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
Now I have a
Hi, Belle.
dog. I have a dog. Somebody just knocked on the door. So let me just kind of see if I have to sign for something, I'm signing for it because that usually means it's good things.
Yes, right.
Let me see here real quick. It's a package that was left.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. But I don't think it's important right now. Okay.
Okay.
So she'll stop in a second. I can't do anything about it. If I yell at her, it's just
Grace.
going to delay the process. I'm thinking about it though. Okay, here we go. We have the butterfly wings. This is a beautiful piece. I have had this for probably about a year. I've worn it multiple times. I always get compliments on it. Why did I put it in this show? Because I feel like it fit. I feel like it was a great addition to this show. So
It fits
I
right in. It's beautiful. It's very artistic looking. Very, very artisan.
okay, now this is not as sturdy as it may look. So I want to just be very clear up front. It has, because of the way it's constructed, you can easily pop off any of these pieces here, okay, by bending it. So it is a little bit, it's from me wearing it and it just getting, okay. If you're going to bend something like this, you have to do it very, very slow, very, very carefully. I don't recommend it. But I think what this has been me wearing it and it getting pushed down on one side, it was conformed to my wrist. But here we go. On this one, it is so pretty. Hi,
Mm-hmm.
Sophia. How are you today? Welcome. Welcome in.
Hi, Sophia.
All right. Yeah, I just got a text message too. Maybe I was supposed to sign for that. I'll get it later. I know where to find it. Okay, so this is a beautiful raw energy in brutalist, especially when mimics the delicate organic, is what you were saying, Steph. You love
Mm-hmm.
the organic geometry of nature with its striking
Mm-hmm.
butterfly wing frame and glowing amber orange center. This cuff is for the woman who loves her jewelry bold, sculptural, and full of soul. New beginnings, butterflies are new beginnings, and there's a lot of significance in a butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
This one was 175. I marked it down to 115, and I will starting bid today at 99.
Beautiful.
99. This is Artisan, custom made, brutalist with this beautiful spark. And when you see the sparkle in this cabochon, it catches the light in the sun. This is one of those pieces you want to get pictures of when you're showing your hand. You're like, hey,
How
how
are
are
you?
you? Wear it over your sleeve for sure. Okay, beautiful, beautiful piece. I'll show you in the front as well so you can get a scale on it. All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't
You
she
know, in
pretty?
nature, there is no straight lines.
Right? Nope,
And I bet you there's no straight lines on that organic piece.
nope, and there shouldn't be.
Nope.
There shouldn't be. I mean, there, like I said, but just that little bit, you can see I straightened it a little bit. But this is when you wear it over time because this metal does get warm with your body temperature. And so look how easy that slides on. And it's just really pretty. It has a lot of symbolism. And I can tell
Mhm.
you, as a person who feels energy, because
Mhm.
I do, um, the energy in this piece, when I send this out, I'm going to send it with extra love and because it's a special piece. I feel it.
Mhm.
Here's your right side up on this. I feel but I'm drawn to butterflies as well.
Me too.
So we're going to set the butterfly here. If anyone is interested, I just might like, I don't know if you heard me like take a deep caught my breath for a second. It's just good. It's
You
beautiful.
love a piece, you love a piece, and it's hard to let them go. But as you say, you've got to let it go out to the world
I do.
for other people to enjoy.
I got to be with it for a little while. That's
Hmm.
how I say. I got to share space with it for a little while. And you may think I'm crazy, people. You may be crazy too, but I do feel like there's energy, and I do feel like some pieces find us in the world because they're supposed to be part of our life for at least a short time.
Yes.
Some things need to be with us forever. Some pieces I can't say that I've sold anything though that I look back and go that I have any major regrets. I really don't. I think when I'm ready, I'm ready. Okay, these are special. I don't know where these came from in my life, but I can tell you they are special. Special, special. Okay. Let's put these here so I can get a little bit closer. They have omega backs.
Love omega backs. They're just more comfortable.
I agree. They hold secure, and when you see omega backs on things, generally you kind of think, well, maybe there's something to it. Why does that have an omega back? Well, first of all, these are sterling silver and 9-karat gold. Marked 9-karat on there. They are artisan made. They are signed. And let me go ahead. So this is a pair of signed Modernist Artisan earrings featuring a captivating, let's see if I can get closer. Is that as close as I can get today? Okay. Here we go. So featuring a captivating abstract geometric design. So see, it has this stamped and textured metal as your base. That's your sterling silver. And then you have, let me try and I'm hold real still here. Okay.
There you go. Oh.
It's going to do that. Let me try this. Let's try it this way.
Just put it in your palm.
Well, I do want to do that, but I think that this will be able to showcase it better, and I can hold my hand steadier that way.
There you go.
Okay, so you can see that there's two tiny little gold balls. It says 9-karat. The thought is on this is that those are 14-karat, and that there's a gold bar here and there's a gold triangle there. Those are 9-karat. They're a little bit more on the rose color. Not quite rose color, not quite rose gold, but close. I left a lot of the patina on this piece. I did test the silver just to make sure they are sterling silver. Here's the back. Let it focus. Okay. And in the listing, I have
Hey, Belle.
She's going at it today, isn't she?
Another package, perhaps?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see, because she's not happy.
Part of life.
I know. It's working from home. I'm going to tell her to go lay down. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
I can find mute for myself. I don't know where mute is for myself. I'm going to go back to the other one. I like that. Okay, she has options. I gave her 3 options. She can stop barking, go to her bed, she can go to the other room, or she can come here. Let's see what she chooses. I guess you just walked in the door. Come here and lay down. Come here and lay down. You're doing a great job of protecting me. I appreciate you. Now lay down. You want to say hi? Okay. I don't know if I'm going to. Oh, no, she just said, she just hit me with her head and walked away.
She's like, nope.
I have to tell you, I trained her for buttons.
Attitude much there, Belle?
She's got an attitude. This morning, I have to tell you this. We use the buttons. Like one is button to ring the bell to go outside. It's called push the button. Because you say ring the bell, her name's Belle. Okay, so push the button to go outside. She's probably going to go do that now that I said it. One is for ice, one is for eat, one is for drink, and one is for walk. And this morning she doesn't like to drink water. She likes to drink pool water. So I was trying to get her to drink water.
Oh.
My other dog did the same thing. And my water I have a reverse osmosis in the whole house, and it's great water, but they like the pool water. So this morning she wouldn't drink water. She wanted ice. So I'm saying drink. She reaches down, pushes the ice button. I said, drink. She pushes the ice button. She's like, no, I'm not going to. Till Jake came and gave her ice. I was like, the dog is arguing with me now. This is like, literally, she's like, no, I want ice. No, I want ice. I felt
Wow.
juvenile
I've
because I
heard things about the button system. That's amazing.
turned around, walked away like, fine, fine. I'm having an argument with the dog. The buttons are fun until you have moments like that. Or there's times when like I'm sitting on the couch and I don't really want to WALK,
Mhm.
and she does. And it's bad. You teach an animal to do something, and then you need to negotiate with them that no, I need my own button. Says not now, not now, later, later. All right, let's go back to earrings. But
Okay.
I do love I mean, it's fun. It's fun teaching her, and she's doing really well on her service animal training too.
Good
So
for
it's pretty
you.
good.
Good for her. Yeah.
She's a trip. Okay, so this is a beautiful bezel set natural pearl, finished with so it's finished with 14 karat gold. I know that the post. I did test the post, so the posts are 14 karat gold. The clasp, the omega clasp, those are sterling silver. So you have all kinds of things
Wow.
mixed into these beautiful, beautiful earrings. I love them. I have not worn them. They were one of those things that snuck into my world, and I didn't realize how beautiful they were until I gave it a little bit of a shush. And a shush is just like now a piece like this. If you like having a lot of the patina still on it, just do a little bit of like on the
Just on the
top.
surface, right? Yeah.
Yep, you don't want to get down into it. So right
Mhm.
here, I'm just doing a little bit on the gold, a little bit on the ball right there. Do it around the pearl, so it's kind of framing the pearl along the edges. But I do take alcohol and clean your posts whenever you get new earrings, or even if you buy them from the store, clean your posts first.
Yes.
So just make sure they're clean, and then an omega, it just snaps to the back of your ear and holds your earrings in place. Very nice. Okay,
Mhm.
these beauties, excellent vintage condition. They are sculptural contrast. Both natural pearls are secure, very well set, and lever back is structurally perfect and sound. They are signed, hallmarked, but I cannot read it. Um, it's kind of hard to see. I mean, one of them you can see a little bit better than the other, but it's etched in one side. I can usually show you a little bit of the outline, but it's going to be really hard today. So it does 9 karat on one side. One of these corners has 9 karat, has 925 right underneath here, and then there's like a etching or a scratch in four. And it's not just it's a real signature. I just can't figure
It
it out.
looks like true artisan.
Yes, so they are 3/4 of an inch. And you know what it is? I know what it is. It's Thursday. It's pool day. Justice is here cleaning the pool. Okay.
Ah.
Uh, so the grace note, I always put a grace note in my reserved grace listing. So at the bottom, a lot of them are inspired. Well, they're all inspired by my thoughts, and then they're just embellished and made to sound a little bit prettier. But I like the way this says, there's a gorgeous, quiet confidence in wearing mixed metals. Combining silver with yellow and rose gold, these abstract earrings frame the face like miniature modern sculptures, perfect for the woman who makes her own rules about style. Yes,
Have it.
just a little bit different. Okay, so they are, uh, they were $225 on sale for $148, and I will do $125 today.
There.
$125. That is 14 karat, 9 karat, and sterling silver, artisan made with a natural pearl, bevel set. Beautiful, beautiful. Um, Very unique. I have never seen a pair of earrings like this. I just think that artisan, and it's definitely, I'm going to say late 80s, 90s.
I would say
And
early 90s, yeah. Seems like
yeah,
a lot of pieces that I would purchase back then were very similar.
with
That the style.
with the geometric shapes.
Yep.
Do you remember the neons? Okay, yeah, that's for real now. Let me go shut the door. She's going to get, she needs to stop. Belle, he's here all week. Every week he comes, and every week you do that, and every week it doesn't matter. You know? Yeah, I'm closing you out. You're locked out. Okay. Oh, but she's a good watchdog.
Mm-hmm. Doing her
Okay,
job.
so 125. Don't make me keep these, you guys. Don't make me keep these. If you're watching on replay, if anything has not sold at the end of the show, they will be on reservedgrace.com. And I'm going to keep moving. I can always go back, but I'm going to keep moving. So I'm going to slide these into the little bag. We got the little tarnish protector in there. Oh, and I always ship earrings, as everyone knows. If you've gotten earrings from me, I don't even, generally, if they're, everything generally, unless it's one of the big lots, everything gets 2 separate bags. So that the earrings, especially in this case, you don't want these clanging against each other.
Right.
And there's those.
Again, very thoughtful in packaging.
Yeah, I've had my own. I'm a buyer, so I know when I get things, I'm like, oh, I really wish this would have been different. Yep. Let's do the one ring that I put into the show today. And welcome, you guys. My name's Angie. I'm the founder of Reserved Grace. I'm in Dallas, Fort Worth. I am a mom and I'm a grandma. Foremost, I'm a grandma. I love it. I love being grandma. It is I feel like I'm a much better grandma than I was a really good mom. I'm a really good grandma too. I love the grandkids. They are so much fun. And I have to brag for a moment. Should I brag?
You brag.
Should I brag?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I'll brag. Okay. since you want me to so bad.
Of course.
Okay. So my grandkids, Ava and Asher, last weekend they turned 8 and 10. Ava turned 10. She's a double digit.
Oh my gosh.
Aww. I know. And she's so cute. Oh my God. So Asher turned 8 on Saturday. Ava turned 10 on Sunday. And it's kind of a weird time because we're out of school. So it's kind of hard to have parties, because, you don't, when you're in school, you can do all the invites and everything. So they kind of miss out on the parties on their birthday. They either do it at the end of the year, a school year, or at the beginning of the next. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so it was a very much of a family event this year, and it was all around World Cup because both of the grandkids play soccer. Now, Ava, let me start with Asher. Asher's on a new team, and he subbed in to play goalie on Saturday. I think it was a game that he had. And then the team out, and they won. It was like 13-2. And then the next game, they didn't have a goalie. The team didn't have a goalie. It was a higher, I guess you would say, like a next division up, or higher, older kids. And they asked Asher if he would sub in and be their goalie. They got creamed. They got crushed.
Oh.
Really bad. However, they are one of the top teams, not because, there takes defenders as well, right? So you have to have defenders that protect for getting to the goal. Anyway, they've asked Asher if he will sub for them in a tournament.
Oh, very nice.
Well, so he didn't do terrible. So that was nice. And Ava has moved into a league now. I think I've mentioned this, where she can do international travel for playing, but she's been given the opportunity to try out for the Olympic Development Program.
Oh, wow. Good for her.
Yeah. So whatever that looks like, because there's a lot of controversy on farming kids, you know what I mean? Like looking for kids just for the money grab. But she gets to try out with over 200 other athletes to be able to assess her skill level. And it just builds confidence. And as her coaches told me, I'm the financial supporter of these athletic programs. And they've explained that if nothing else, because Ava's really hard on herself, it's going to give her an opportunity to see that to see her skill level is higher than she may think it is already.
Absolutely. It's going to make her feel good either way.
And just having that opportunity.
Acknowledged, she's going to feel rewarded, even if she doesn't, become part of the team there. She's still going to have a great experience.
She is. And that's the way we want to go into it, is we're going into it as the experience and building an education and knowing what they're looking for and what it's like. I used to do, I played violin, orchestra, classical violin. And the first time I went to an open call for a community orchestra, and it was like all age orchestra, I had no idea what I was getting into. I was not prepped or anything. Thankfully, I made it. But it was so scary. I remember how that experience, it just, you can't, until you have an experience like that, you can't explain it.
Well,
So
I think it's wonderful that she's had the opportunity. She has the opportunity to do this.
it is. I'm so proud of her. And she's such a hard worker. Yeah, they're both great kids. And Asher has natural talent. Not that she doesn't have natural talent, but Asher, he does. Ava has to work extra hard. There's a difference in the kids. And if you've had kids and you know that, you see, watch one kid just really has to work hard for it. And the other one, who it just comes naturally, tends to just kind of blow it off a little bit more because there's not so much, oh, that's easy. I can do that until you can't. And it gets harder.
Right.
Okay, back to jewelry. Let's see. So this is a vintage. Okay. This is vintage Granite, Granit and Co. design, sterling silver dome ring. This magnificent vintage sterling silver dome ring by the celebrated Finnish designer Eric, Erik, Granite, Granit, made in Helsinki, Finland. And it's all marked right inside. Right in there. It's like a storybook right in here. Let me see if I can show you. Let me get to where I can see it. I don't know that I've had. That's very, very finicky. It's in there, trust me.
No worries. We trust you.
Yeah, I know, but you've got to see how this is very unique. It's very odd. Okay, but anyway, it has more hallmarks in this than I've ever seen on any piece of jewelry before.
That means that they were proud of it.
Yep.
And a lot of workmanship went into it.
This highly collectible modernist design features an incredibly intricate filigree wire dome centered by a beautiful polished silver bead. Stunning showcase of mid-century Scandinavian craftsmanship and sculptural elegance. Excellent vintage condition. It is beautiful. The interior features clean, crisp Finnish hallmarks, including the Granite & Co. design stamp. But it's like Granite & Co. designer jewelry is, I think, what it says literally inside. Okay, it is a size 6.5. I am sometimes a 6.5, so let's see how this does. Yeah, and I'll also measure it. So 6.5 on that, and look at I like the elevation on this.
That's a ring that you don't have to wear other rings with. You could wear that on its own by itself and make just as much of a statement.
Yep. In fact, I would definitely, if I were to wear this, I would wear this one separate on one hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then, or I may wear a first finger ring, but then I would wear the rings on this hand. I definitely want it to stand out. It's also a statement piece and a conversation starter. It's from Helsinki. Okay, and this one. So so here for just 1 second, let it rest where you can admire. This mid-century Finnish design is defined by its ability to make metal feel organic, like a frozen lake or frost on a window pane.
Aww.
The Eric Granite Dome ring is a wear everyday piece that is modern art for the woman who appreciates true structural genius. So it is lovely, isn't it? It's just
It's very lovely. Yes.
Beautiful piece. And not loud, not too wide.
Mm-hmm.
It's very well designed. Okay. This one was $265 or $285? $265. I'll stop moving my hand here. I had it at $175. I can do this one for one. Let me look at something. I remember how much I paid for this. Okay. I can do 155, and at that, I think I might be breaking even. 155.
All right, it's posted. Beautiful. Gosh, I wish my fingers were a little bit smaller.
Yeah, this is 155. Yeah, I just saw something the other day. The package just came, the card that
Yes,
came.
Marilyn, pagoda style. I like that.
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah.
Look how you can see through, and it's very well constructed. It's just a beautiful ring. Let me double check on. And I've never had a piece from Finland. I don't think. I don't think I have. Yeah, right. It's exactly right at a 6.5. Perfect at a 6.5. But to have that much of the history in it. So let me see if we can. All right, we are going to. If no one isn't, we'll give it just a second. I know we have a delay, but oh, can you see it now?
I can see it. Yep. Up. There we go.
All I have
Yeah.
to do is breathe. Isn't that interesting?
It's interesting. I've not seen a mark like that. That's a lot of information there in that one little cartouche.
I have never seen that much in one piece. So, like you said, they really want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would do this on this one. Okay, so pretty. Yeah, I've never worn it. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely. I don't know why. I love that. It's so pretty. Okay, some pieces I don't wear. You guys know it's like you try it on, and now I'm like, okay, now I'm keeping it. I'm not letting this go. Okay, here's another special piece. And those that are, if you're on replay, or if you're still thinking about it, you're good. It's still sitting there. It's waiting for you.
Yep. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Hello, welcome. Hi, everyone. My name is Angie, if we haven't met, and this is Steph.
Hello.
Steph's right here in the corner. She's moderating today. She's helping me. She's in Atlanta, and I am in Dallas, Fort Worth. And we are doing modernist, brutalist, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Think organic, think mixed metals, think no rules. You just get to have fun and do what you want to do. But all of these pieces are going to be unique. I don't think there's anything here that's like cookie cutter or like branded pieces. Okay, this one, let me show you here, and I'll get the information up on it. Now, see, that's going to compete. We're going to move that away for a second and that away for a second, and we'll let it focus.
Oh, it just wanted to make an entrance.
That's how I look at it, you guys. You just have to be patient because it's just going to give it a second because it wants to do that, the reveal.
Gosh, that's neat.
The anticipation comes up of what is that? What do we got? All right, this one is very special, actually. This one, let's see, where's my notes?
That's like looking at a piece of art and you're having to make your own mind up about what you're looking at, what you're seeing, and what you're interpreting.
Yes.
I love that.
Modernism. What is that? What does it say to you? Yeah, I like that. And it's really, really, wait till you see the back. This one actually, starting the back would have been, it's an interesting piece. Okay, vintage artist signed 1985 hand-painted Norwegian ceramic brooch. A truly special find from the historic Norwegian arts community, this vintage 1985 ceramic brooch features a hand-formed oval cabochon, hand-painted with beautiful mottled gray and white underglaze. It is overlaid with a striking abstract pattern of liquid gold luster glaze that catches the light and reflects. Let me just give the reflect. See the effect?
Mm-hmm.
It reflects the light elegantly. Beautifully handmade, the studio pottery piece is a wearable fragment of Scandinavian craftsmanship. It's excellent vintage condition. The hand-painted gold luster glaze is incredibly bright and reflective. There's no scratch or, you can see it is textured. It's raised, so it's not all underneath the glaze. Let's see if we can get this to.
Here we go.
Do you see the gold beads standing out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is, let's see, the original incredibly bright and the original gold tone pin back mechanism on it is fully secure and functional. It is signed and features a stylistic artist monogram. Now wait for this. I love this part of doing this. Okay, hold on. Wait for the reveal. This one I will palm because I don't have to have it as. Can you see right here?
Almost.
Why is it?
There we go.
Yep.
Oh.
It just keeps playing because the pin's higher than the. Do you see it?
Hand.
So that means handmade.
Handmade.
And
LTROZOS.
I think it's M. It's ROROS. So it says hand painted in Roros. RO with the O with the way they do their writing has like a little hash through it. And in Norway. So it stands gold luster glaze, metal pin backing, hand painted in, and I'm probably obviously not saying that correctly, Roros, ROROS, Norway. It is dated 1985, and it does have an artist signature. Just wait. We may or may not get there. So even this platform is a little bit more finicky on the focus. And it is 1 inch by 1.5 inches long. And I'll show you in the front. So here's let's see. Hello, Levi.
Hi, Levi. Welcome in.
All right. Hailing from the historic mining town of Roros, forgive me, for I have no idea how to say that. This piece carries the quiet charm of Norwegian ceramics and brilliant splash of gold luster, and the cool gray feels like a sudden burst of northern sunlight breaking through the winter clouds. Okay, this is a steal. It's a steal. So it was 110. I had it marked down to 68. I will also start this. I can start this one at 52. 52 on this one. And that's kind of me breaking even on this one as well. I knew when I saw this that I had to have it just based on how flippin' cool that design is. What does it say to me? I don't know. It just says freedom. When I see things like this, I'm like, you get the freedom to do whatever you want to do. And whoever made this was like, this is it. This is perfect. And I love that. I'm much more of everything has to line up perfectly.
Yeah, I try to be an artist that can paint freely, and I'm too much of a control freak to let it go.
I know, so that's me.
And so this brooch, that is confidence in the artist.
Yes, it definitely has that, and I love to see that in other artists. So that's what I appreciate about it, and it's so unique. And it's not something that anyone. And plus, if you're a collector of brooches in general, and promise there's a brooch down there, it's just coming. Okay, you can see having all of the history, 1985, where it was made, who it was made by, all those things. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for 1 second right there, and I am going to. There we go. Levi said he wants to send a gift. I'm assuming Levi. So Levi wants to send a gift. Levi, what kind of gift are we talking about? It scares me when somebody says they want to send a gift. Who are you sending a gift to? Let's put it that way. Who's the gift to? Gifts. Okay, I'm going to go to another. Get these over here so we don't lose them. I'll set this here real quick. Let's do a happy face. How's that? I do have, while we're thinking about the Scandinavian piece there, if anyone is interested and in the market for a very unique organic, it's there, brooch. This is twisted rope chain to form this very unique knotted brooch style. And it is, by the way, I promised that I would do, if you buy this brooch, I will throw this bracelet in for free. And I may even be tempted to put this one in for free.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's really. I think that Levi.
Yeah, I don't see Levi or Teresa here. I guess they're on
Teresa
the
here?
other screen.
I didn't see Teresa.
I haven't I haven't seen Teresa at all.
Huh. If Teresa's here and I've missed her, Teresa, I apologize. I
Yeah,
did
hi,
see Levi.
Teresa. I wonder if they're in the vertical.
They are, yes. Sophia was in vertical and Levi is in vertical. Levi, don't take that personally. You're stuck in vertical land. He's Levi is watching from the shorts feed. So anyway, here is this. By the way, going back to this, the buy one get one. This one is a solid 18 karat gold, and this one today you can buy it now, and it is at melt weight or melt price of $1,625. $1,625. If you're interested, it's there. I mean, I'm not going to tell you no. Okay. But yes, that was a happy win for me. I paid $5 for that in an auction because people didn't think it was pretty. And just like this, pretty is in the eye of the beholder. And sometimes pretty means unique and you just got to give it a chance. Trust me, this is growing on me. I'm finding it much prettier than when I first bought it. Just happened that way. Yeah. So Levi popped in, said he wanted to send Levi name popped in, so they wanted to send a gift. So anyway, we're going to go now to this bracelet. Any guesses if you haven't seen, if you might have looked at the listing when it was up, any guesses on where this bracelet was made?
Let's see. I need to see the back too.
Yeah, well, I can't. I'll show you this part.
Oh, there we go.
But I can't show you because it's signed.
It's got a very interesting structure. I like how they use the rings to put it together.
Yep. The rings, still gives it that articulating movement.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And these are designed to represent.
Carol, welcome in.
Hi, Carol. That would be a good guess.
Denmark.
Yeah, huh. That's what I would have thought too. That's not it. But Norway is another good one. Camille, thank you for jumping in. Norway. No, I think you guys are going to be surprised. We'll get one more guess. Who wants to jump out there? So it's not Norway. It's not Denmark.
I'll just throw out Italy.
No. It's Mexico.
Mexico? Oh.
Isn't that crazy? I honestly.
It's not chunky. Like it's very delicate looking. And typically with the Mexican silver that I've seen before, it's usually heavier and chunkier and
just not
very
this.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. So I've had this for a while and it's been with sterling silver because I knew it was sterling silver, but I didn't look at it. I honestly assumed that I thought it was Denmark. Don't tell me they're surfboards. They can be. Would you like them to be surfboards, Camille? They're actually supposed to represent sun rays. You'll see when you see the listing, if you see the listing in the shop later, it's designed to be, when it's worn, it represents the rays of the sun or flower petals. But a lot of people see
petals, yeah, sun rays work.
It's a sunburst. That's what it's called. Okay, this is a sterling silver link bracelet dating from the 1980s or later. It features a gorgeous sunburst or fringe style composed of heavily polished convex oval links that reflect the light. That is part of the glory of this. Because of the convex shape, the light bounces off onto the other sides. It just gives it much more sparkle and shine. It is cool, right? Such a fun piece. Carol's like, Camille, Carol, I love it. And Camille, oh, so pretty. It is, and it's so comfortable and easy. I'm going to say this. Watch. I'm going to get this on here. The clasp. Look at this big clasp. I'm going to chase this for a second, but hopefully I can get this. There we go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's satisfying snap. I
Oh,
like
isn't it good?
that.
You know that's not coming off. That is so pretty. Okay, and so it has a 3-line registration for the Hallmark 925, TL82, and sterling. So it is registered artisan workshop piece from Taxco, Mexico. Now the TL82, so we know it comes from Taxco, Mexico, and T is for, so the T is for Taxco. It is stamped Mexico, 925, and the 82 is the registration for the silversmith for that region. So there's your little information on that. It's
Love
an
that.
excellent vintage condition with heavy silver links, I can tell you how much this weighs. Where's my weight on this one?
Can that piece be worn upside down also, two ways?
Um, Let me see something real quick.
I'm just curious. It would look like it, because that looks convex rather than, no, what you're showing now is
This is
concave.
concave.
If you flip it over to be convex, I wonder if you could still wear it. No, you couldn't wear it because, no, could you?
You have your
Because
links showing.
the links. That's right. Never mind.
You have your links. I mean, you do you. I'm all about you. You know, if you want to show the links because you really want to show the construction of it. Okay, let me go here. There was something else I saw. Oh, I wanted to do the weight because I do weigh all the pieces. And there's some substantial weight on this. It is, well, I don't know what that is. 0.13 in pounds. 0.13 pounds. Let me see on grams real quick because I do it for shipping weight. Let's see. I'm over my shipping station real quick. Grams. 62 grams.
Wow.
Yeah. 60.
It doesn't look that heavy.
Oh yeah, I know. When like just I'll give you a second on this, see if it'll focus in here. Look how thick piece is right there.
Yep.
It's substantial and it feels very nice. None of the rings pinch. You know what I mean? Again, that's it. And it's big enough to take on and off. Like I can get my fingers can work on that with all the arthritis and everything. Okay, so this one, $295 was my original ask on this one. So $295. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. $195 is what I can do this for. I'll take $100 off on this one.
Nice. Very
$100.
nice.
$195. That is a substantial sterling silver, 62 grams, and hand constructed. There's your hallmarks back here. Everything you need to know is right there, and you can still read it. So I don't think this has been worn as much. And gorgeous piece. You can layer it. Oops, I'm knocking things around here. So you definitely can layer this. And I love that I can take this on and off easily because the clasp is big enough to do that. All right, let's do a front on this one. See, that's a nice size. When you see it like that, does that make it a little bit more, you can see? Yeah. And what did I say? Did I do a measurement on it? Did I skip the measurement, you guys?
I think you skipped the measurement because I don't have it in the description. So
yeah. Okay, it is 7 1/4. 7.25.
that is definitely substantial. That's nice.
Yeah, and it's hard to find anything over 6.5. That much weight in silver. And so I am a 6.5, basically. So you can see there's room here. I could almost slide this off if I wanted to. So it's probably, there's maybe even a little bit more on these. Let me do another measurement on it just to make sure. Let's do old school ruler. From the clasp when it goes in. Clasp is going to be right there. Oh, you know what? It's more like 7 point.
7 point what?
Well, I had to double check and think my brain, because the clasp goes in, you have to take that in consideration. So 7.75.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a nice size.
Yeah, that makes difference because I feel like it's like that feels a little looser than just that 3/4 of an inch shows almost an inch bigger than what I would normally wear. Let
I
me
normally wear a 7.5, so that would be really nice because I'd still be able to. It would still not be too tight. That's my
yeah,
issue. Is most bracelets on me are tight.
yeah, no, and you wouldn't want this one to be tight. You want that movement
You want
for it.
that move.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. You want the jingle jingle.
you do, and you want it to have it catches the light better that way. And like I have it with this other bracelet right now. You could wear it with multiple bracelets. It is sterling silver, so you don't have to worry about it scratching or anything like that. It's not a soft metal or it's not plated because
Mhm.
plating and you stack, you could, you're going to you stand the risk of ruining the finish on the other piece.
Yes.
So all you need to do to clean these little links here is just do that.
Oh, you've got the perfect wrist size, Marilyn.
Yes, everyone has 6.5 is so great. We can buy a lot at 6.5.
You could buy lots of things and vintage pieces you could fit, you could wear.
Isn't that a beautiful clasp? The clasp on this is part of, I feel like it is really part of the design. It doesn't have to be hidden.
Carol's got to go. I'm sorry, Carol.
Bye, Carol. I have your necklace aside for you.
Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna let that sit there for just. I love this playing with. I was playing with it when I was doing my photos. It has so much movement and play. We have our butterfly. We have that. We have this little brooch over here. Okay, let's see. Now I'm going to take it down a notch. We're going to go from a link bracelet to a link bracelet. You're welcome, Carol. Thank you for coming by. Carol picked up a tiny spoon necklace that I'm holding for her. Okay, here we go on this one. We're going to do a gold link bracelet. This is, let me polish that just a little bit. I have a lot of lotion on my hands. It's kind of probably not a good idea, but okay. Any guesses? Have you guys seen this? Do you know who this is? We're going to play a guessing game.
Gosh.
Anyone? Okay, I'll tell you.
You tell me.
Keep trying. It's Sarah Coventry.
Really? Sarah Cove. How about that?
Sarah Cove. Another easy one to put on. Clasp. It doesn't have quite that satisfying click that the Taxco does.
I've been learning a lot about Sarah Cove jewelry and realized I did not know this. I don't know if anybody else knew this, but it was a home jewelry. It was a home jewelry program.
Okay, I'm not the only one who didn't know this.
Yeah, she would come. You would go. You would have a party at home with the ladies, with your girlfriends, and the Sarah Coventry rep would come in and she'd show you all the pieces, and you could have refreshments, and it sounded lovely. It sounded like a Tupperware or a party light or that kind of a get together.
Yes.
I love that. I did not know that about her.
I didn't know it either until just this last weekend, I think it was. I don't remember what I was watching.
I think Sarah Coventry was named after a daughter of the designer, or the owner's daughter's name was Sarah.
Okay.
I think if I'm not mistaken. If anybody knows that, let me know.
Let us know. But yeah, I didn't know that it went. I think I had learned it at some point and then unlearned it. You know what I mean? Forgot.
Yeah.
So, but when I heard that again over this last weekend, I was like, well, secret. That's one of the things that I have been doing is doing home parties.
Yeah.
Because I have the selection. And so as I build this out, because I'm just dipping my toe into it because I'm loving it. But especially once the studio's done, the hostess, she can come in. Bye, Camille. Thank you for being here. And yes, I'll call these surfboards. They'll be surfboards. but the studio will be where the hostess can come in and she can look and say, okay, these are the pieces I want to feature,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can put together the show. And then, of course, she gets all little free gifts and all those things. So,
I used to sell party light. So I would go
oh,
into the homes, and the most popular parties would be the pool parties in the summertime.
oh,
So I
fun.
would go to the pool, and we would have refreshments, and I would bring a selection, of candles, and it was fun.
Mhm.
I enjoyed it very much.
I love that. I still have some party light candles.
It
They've just
smells
like,
so good.
well, they do, and they still smell good. So they've been
Yeah.
like, I buy certain colors or certain shapes,
Mhm.
and then just hold them. So they were in my china hutch, and the china hutch is going. And anyway, the yeah, so I still have them, and they smell so good. So I was like, wow, that's a long, long time
Yep.
for those to be doing so well. Okay, so yes, this is Sarah Coventry. This is probably the most affordable piece we have in the show today. And maybe there might be one other. Okay, it is excellent vintage condition. The most wear that it has a little bit on some of the, so these are textured, these are not textured. Some of the links have a little bit of wear, but especially on this one down here, which I think is basically where the hand would, when it was
Mhm.
clasped, it's going
Yeah.
to hit. But it feels nice on. It looks quality. I think Marilyn said 10K. Yes, it can pass. To me, it could pass as being gold. But it is a beautiful
And I'm so used to
Erica.
seeing Sarah Coventry being in silver tone, but to see it in
No,
gold tone is nice.
it is nice. And look at the movement on it. It just feels really good on. It's 7 inches in length by 1.25. I just measured it again while I was standing here. Yes, it is 7, maybe a little bit tad, but we're going to call it a 7. And this is a gold link bracelet in the ultimate foundation piece. It is $48.
Very
Sarah,
nice.
actually, you know what, Steph, put it in as, let's do a drop on that. We can do that just because I want to move it.
Yeah.
Because it needs to go out to somebody who's a collector or needs this in their life. Let's do 32.
32. You got it. I will change
32, Sarah
the
Cove. Yeah,
number 32.
it just, so let me go to the front here.
There we go.
And it fits so nicely. And depending on your skin tone, it does make a difference. But some people love gold, some people love silver, uh, and some people, you can do both. The rules are there are no rules. So I just love that. Okay, Sarah Cove. And if you are a Sarah Coventry collector, always let me know. Let me know. Send me an email, Angie at Reserved Grace. If you are a collector, like I collect Trifari,
Hmm.
but if you're a collector of a certain kind or certain brand or certain style, you have to let me know. And I'm serious about this because I have a lot of inventory and I would love to be able to match you with a special piece that I have. And I'm honest about that because I have my share and your share and your neighbor's share of jewelry. I mean, let's be honest, I kind of like to do things in excess. It's just me.
Then we can benefit from it.
And I try. I do share well. I get high marks for sharing well with others. Um, yes. Besides that, when things go out into the world and they become available, and I, like I've said before, I would be a horrible fostering dog. Yeah, I would be a foster fail for sure
Oh, yeah.
because
Same
I
here.
just I love everything and I want everything to have a home and I want everything to be well cared for. And that's another thing. I am really about caring for the pieces and caring for jewelry because there's a history and a story in every piece.
Marilyn is in for that bracelet at 32
Nice, Marilyn. All right.
for the next level, which is what, 34.
34.
Somebody
Yep.
else is interested.
Grab a drink real quick. So good. So good. Bloom. So I take a bloom drink and then I have the, what's the carbonation? The one that makes soda stream? So I do a soda stream, and then I cut it with I cut the soda stream with bloom, or the opposite, whatever way you want to look at it. I use
Right. Any other interest in that link bracelet? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Marilyn. 32. Congrats, Marilyn.
Congrats, Marilyn. She's pretty. I think it's a really good choice. I think you're going to love her. She looks so stunning on. And let me make sure I put her back in the right bag. Yay. Thank you, Marilyn. All right, that is SKU 6917. As you know, everything goes into a little protective bag. I put a SKU on it. That's how it gets filed. And then that way I can find pieces. Like I said, this week I put in 50 new items into Reserved Grace. So keep an eye on, there's more and more coming. Marilyn, that is in your bag. Thank you so much. And Marilyn, if you want, you can let me know at the end of the show if you want me to go ahead and send the items or wait. I'll have another show on Tuesday and Thursday. The World Cup will be over. Internet should return to its natural state. We should be okay. It has been a challenge in general. Okay, here we go. Let's move. Thank you.
Next beautiful piece that you gave us a peek at.
Yes, that is. Let me go. I'm going to bring it up here so you can see this one. So I don't have this on the torque right now. It is an option if somebody wants a torque for it or a chain. I feel like a lot of people already have, and this gives me an opportunity to just do it a little bit lower price point. This one is the Vintage Brutalist Mixed Metal Spiral Pendant Enhancer. Okay, so this one is, it's an enhancer right here, so you can slide it over. It doesn't just you don't have to just slide it through. For those that aren't familiar, what is an enhancer versus a pendant? Well, eventually you'll be able to see here. I promise. It'll focus when it gets its mind to. When it gets nothing else that it can focus on. Dear Lord, it's not picking up on that black with that shine.
It really isn't.
Anyway, so this slides over. How flippin' weird is that? Okay, you're going to be extra difficult. Move all the good stuff out of the way just because it doesn't want to focus. Look at all that jewelry sounds. Still. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, so this you can slide over pearls. I think that would be an interesting combination. You can slide it over any kind of cord, anything you would like, because it is open right back here. Okay, so you can manipulate that just a little bit because it is brass. So it would slide over. Let me use this as an example. We're going to do that. We'll use that for an example on this. For those that are not familiar, a pendant would be closed at the top, so you have to string through or get a jump ring to put on. And this will slide over. I knew that there was a little bit of play in this. So in a piece like this, you would get it between the string here. So that goes in. You can crimp this one down a little bit. I wouldn't do this every day. I wouldn't crimp it and mess with it every day, but I would, on occasion. Meaning you don't want to bend it back and forth on a regular basis. It is brass. But there you go.
So pretty.
I actually, now that I see it like on this, I mean, that's crazy. I didn't put it right in the center, but come on now. Like, that's pretty cool. And it all goes. But I would put it on a natural element piece like that. I said pearls in the beginning, but I think I would do something similar.
Stones, those kind of things, stones.
Yeah, so originally, and you will see there are various pieces like this on eBay and Etsy and all the places. They're all individually made, handmade, so no two are alike, just like this necklace, no two are alike. Ring fell down. But, yeah, I would do it. So a lot of people have paired it with, or styled it with a torque or a chain, and I thought I would give people an option because I like
On
that.
leather would be nice too.
Leather would be a good option.
Mhm.
And I know that people get a lot of extra chains and things, and this will save you a little bit extra. So this is a striking mid-century brutalist statement pendant featuring layered organic bronze and copper spirals detailing a dark metal base, finishing with a central silver tone accent sphere right there. It can be easily clipped onto any chain, beads, or collar necklace. Excellent vintage condition. It does have a little bit of, I don't even know if that, you know what? That might not even be where, it could have even been in manufacturing. It could have been on purpose. There's a little, like a gold tone right there. Um, it measures 2.25 by 2.5. So 2.5, 2.25. This is a wild, untamed energy in brutalist design. It doesn't try to be delicate. It demands to be seen. This layered spiral pendant is for the woman who wears her strength like armor and her style like art. Not fun.
That's a fun description.
I think so too. I love the descriptions. Because I'll give AI words that I want to prompt it with. Like, it's not delicate. It has the spirals, and then it comes up with these fun things. The grace note. Okay, this one is. I went right past the price while I was talking. Okay, normally 135. I can do this for us keeping things simple. I can do it for 68 today.
Oh my
I had it
goodness.
marked down to 85, so I will do 68. Starting bid of 68.
Wow.
I know.
Very nice.
I know. I know. I feel like it just needs to go. It is. I've actually worn this. I've worn it in a video. I've worn it in a couple of shows, at least one show, but I did wear it in a video. That'll give you an idea on the size. I would wear it a little bit higher. I wore it on top of a black lace blouse. And so the black blended in, but you could see the rings that really stood out. I thought that was really cool. Um, there you go. No two are the same. And it has all of your mixed metals all in one. You can do your whole things all together.
That is definitely a versatile piece.
Definitely. I'm going to leave that sit there for 1 second. I'm going to grab something. I have a tote that says coral, bone, amber, and ivory. No, I don't have ivory. I do have ivory, but it's not for sale. Not because I sought it out, because ivory came to me. Gosh, that's heavy. Okay. The ivory found me in the world. And so while I'm here, I'm going to show you something else. Okay. I'm going to see if I have a piece that will go in there. Bone. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a small one. Oh, well, maybe. But talk about horn. There's horn on that one. We were talking about bone and horn earlier. And I've got several. But, all right, I'll just use that one and see how it works. Look at this piece.
Oh my.
I know.
The layers on that. Those are stone.
Are what?
Those are stone, right?
No.
Bone?
Mm-hmm. Bone and horn.
Bone and horn. Ah.
Yeah. You can see, like in several. Get the look focus here, I promise. See how right here you can see the ridges?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it actually is compressed. So all individually cut and assembled. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. That's neat. I like that piece.
This is, give you an idea on size on that. It does have hook closure. Just trying to make sure I don't mic. I think I still did. But it gives you an idea on the scale.
Is it 18 or 20? 20?
Is what?
18-inch or 20?
I think it's 20. I think it's 20-inch. Sorry, I hit the mic. It is, well, you know what? It's 19.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, because it's sagging. It's probably 20. It's anywhere between 19 and a half and 19 and 20. But yeah, it's a substantial piece.
Mm.
But I just wanted to show you because we talked about bone. This one also, because this is massive. This is amazing. Oh, love this.
Ooh.
This is what I was saying, but this doesn't go with this as well. It just doesn't go because of that. But
Right.
that's why I was trying to find a piece that I thought would go with if somebody was interested. But I mean, look at the closure on that.
Look at the toggle.
This is a
Ooh.
artifact. This is a specimen. This is more than just a cool necklace. No, this is one of those pieces that was somebody special. This belonged to someone important at some point.
Mm.
And look at that right there. Horn. So that is carved from horn and bone and all the things on there. And that toggle is everything. And okay, with brass, it's just so good. Okay, we are moving on. So if anybody is interested in horn and bone and all things good like that, I got you on that too. Okay, we're going to do a couple more pieces here. We're at 117. I'm a little bit over. Was there anything in the preview that you saw that I didn't show that you liked, that you wanted to see? Okay, let me do this one real quick. That one last piece that we'll do for now, and then the rest will be available. Here's this. That always looks like a little candy to me.
Ooh.
Like a candy wrap. You know what I mean? Like there's the candy.
It does look like that, but I love the way that they carved that. Wow, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
This is. Find it here. And okay, where did it go? Where did you go? Where are you hiding? Sterling silver articulate. That's not the bar pendant. I have that one, and then I have molten. This is the molten disc. So this is a sterling silver brutalist molten disc pendant. So that's like molten.
Mm-hmm.
It's 28.
Yeah.
Yes, it's handmade, and oh God. Hi, Cosmic. How are you?
Cosmic, welcome in.
Welcome in. We are wrapping up on the last few pieces here, but I can do a review of what we've had, or if you had a chance to see any of the preview videos that I did, I can show something specific. I did put this on a chain that I felt like really went well.
Chain is gorgeous. Is that a diamond cut? Oh.
Yes. This is a spectacular chain, and it's 28 inches.
Oh, that's a perfect length.
Yes, it is
layering and
it's beautiful. It is 925, and I was trying to see. There's another mark on there, but it's not Italian. But there's another mark on the chain. Okay, there is your cartouche in the back here. So it is signed, and it has 925. I can't read the maker on it, but it does have a maker's mark on the cartouche with the 925. This also has a little bit of a diamond polish in. Okay, come on, we can see it. Okay, if I move it, you can see a little bit of the sparkle like right in here. So it will catch the light. It has all the pieces on this. It's a special piece. So this is a beautifully, okay, what does it say? Captures the raw organic design aesthetic of the 1970s and early 80s. The striking circular pendant features a gorgeous contrast of textures, 2 outer crescent sections polished to a mirror-like shine, frame a dramatic diagonal channel of heavily textured molten reticulated silver, suspended from a generous 28-inch sterling silver diamond-cut chain. This wearable sculpture has a commanding artistic presence. There's your back, like I said. It is signed. Can't read it, but it's right there. And it is, there we go, 95, circa 70s, 80s. The disc itself is 1.5 inches, which seems, let me double check. Oh, yeah, it's right at 1.5, exactly 1.5. Okay, the grace note on this one, and then I'll tell you the price. Mid-century brutalist masters sought to make metal mimic the raw, crystalline formations of nature. With its jagged molten core and bright polished borders, the pendant is a striking piece of wearable art that celebrates beautiful imperfections. All right, the chain's amazing. I could sell the chain separate if we don't sell the pendant.
Don't keep it with this because it's just perfect for it. I mean,
It is.
pendant, keep it.
I may
It
have
highlights
more.
it. It's beautiful.
I may have more chains like it though. I honestly, well, if you can see the one that, hold on, intermission. I don't know if you can see the one I'm wearing. Very similar. And so I do have other ones. And what it is, it's the very white silver. Okay. Very white silver is what catches your eye in this one. That's what matches with this one. And you definitely need to have a chain like this with this piece. You cannot do a darker silver. It just won't look right. Okay. Price on this one today. Okay. Compare it at, it was originally $220. And I had it for $140 on sale for $145. I could only do like $135. I'm barely breaking even on that one, and I'm not going to do the math. So as far as, I'm not even counting the chain, which is substantial. But anyway, so
135 is the starting bid.
Starting bid's $135, and it is absolutely worth every penny. It is an artisan piece. The polish and the shine on this, you can see. You'll be able to see the cameras up there.
I'm in.
Good choice. So Stephanie,
looking for 140.
Steph's in at 135. We're looking for 140. This is a piece that will absolutely catch the attention. And let's see with the chain. Let's do the whole. Let's experience this. Good news is, where's the class? Okay, there's the class, but you don't need it. Not even a risk of a Cleopatra moment. Look at that.
Beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous. You can wear anything with this piece because you have all of the opportunities here to layer. So I had on this, that's a big heart pendant, and it's long enough that you can wear it. And if you're a little bustier like me, it still hits at a good size. It's a good length. I mean, that it doesn't, sometimes if it goes a little bit lower, it starts to do this tinting thing that looks weird. So there we go. All right.
Interest. We're at 135, looking for 140.
You guys are gonna just the chain alone. You guys, Steph is in for 135.
That doesn't mean I get it. So if you're interested,
yeah, you guys don't worry. If Steph is bidding, doesn't mean you can't bid.
Yeah.
The length is a perfect length, and this chain you can mix and match with any number of things. You know, I don't put chains in with a lot of things because I think you have chains that you don't need to do. You don't need another chain. This chain, you need it. You need this because it is not just for this piece, but for all other pieces that you need that have to have that special white silver with that diamond cut. All right, 135 is getting ready to go to Steph.
All right, we'll do a countdown. Anybody else? 5, 4.
You can jump in.
You can. 3, 2.
Look, even that still needs, yeah. And
1.
Sold.
Sold to Steph. Okay, dokie.
Congratulations, Steph. Now I feel like I
mind dancing. It's all right.
I love it. Congratulations, Steph. That is such a great piece for you. I'm now stuck in cleaning it. I got, yeah. There's your beautiful, beautiful piece. This will be in your collection for you to check out later.
Beautiful piece. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss Boss, you must have both. Yes, ma'am.
Well, if you need me to look for other chains, let me know. I have chains.
It
Lots of
sounds like
chains.
there's an interest in some more of those pretty diamond cut chains. Yes.
Well, I can do those. I have lots, and if you have a minute, you want them right now, I can do that too. Let me go back to your. So what was my craziness? My craziness is 135. 135. Breathe, breathe. Just kidding. Some things I'm willing to just do a little bit less, and sometimes you break even, and sometimes you have these moments, right? Sometimes you have those.
Absolutely.
Somebody needs to buy that. Somebody will buy that. Hey, Cosmic, while you're here, where's your bag? Oh, here it is. How do you like? Did Cosmic do it? Oh, no. Did you? Cosmic. No, I have things to do for you for checkout. So you'll see what I was about to ask you about the collection. You have a collection. So you'll have your own portal. Steph, this is going into yours. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Was there anything
Cosmic
else?
says always need chains.
Always need chains.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can pivot here. Let me put, this is the one that Carol got. She had asked me about it when I did the preview. And so I just set it aside for her. Now, Carol, if you're lurking and you're acting like you're working, just forgive me because I can't help this. I can't help it. I have to show this. I want to get other people's reactions on this. So this is what Carol got. Okay.
Oh, pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
Mm.
And on the back, whoop,
Little spoon. I love it.
it's a little tiny spoon.
Yeah.
But my thought went into, was this just a very handy little accompaniment to like the 80s, 90s?
I definitely think it was definitely an accompaniment to the 80s.
Isn't it?
to the age of
Yeah.
excess. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, excess. The 80s excess.
Should we wonder about Marilyn now?
It's actually Carol. If I
Says,
said Marilyn,
oh,
it's
it's
Carol.
Carol. Should we wonder about Carol now?
Did you know? Because it was immediate. Carol, love you. I want the
We
little
love
tiny spoon, was what she said. I'm like,
you.
okay.
If you lived in the 80s, you know. When you know, you know.
Now, here's what I learned because I have ADHD or ADD. It's all ADHD now.
Yeah.
But did you know that how they learned to treat hyperactivity or ADHD with stimulants was because of the Wall Street executives that were super high functioning, who were like super focused and could just crunch the numbers, and they were very addicted to a white substance
Oh.
that may need a spoon or a straw.
Yeah.
And so they started doing research, and that's how they found those people tended to have were high functioning ADD because of adding a stimulant to it. Because most people think that's counterproductive. I take whatever I take 5-ants, which is a stimulant, and that counterbalances the ADD. That's how it was found out. Was because so it wasn't all just because they
All about that.
they helped society in general.
I think back in the Victorian era? Even further than that, they would use little things like that for snuff.
Yes, you're right about that.
Bottles or little spoons like that, or so it's been around.
It has. I love this though. I love that Carol saw it.
I love it.
I was very much a fan when she said She wanted the little spoon.
Yes.
I was, yeah. I'm there, Carol. I've got you. Okay, let's do this. And now there's something I wanted to show you real quick. I may do it later. I'll save this. I have a thing on coral that I want to show you guys, but how you can tell a real coral from not real coral. Okay. Was there anything else?
Chains. We were looking for chains for cosmic.
Okay, I want to switch to chains, but I wanted to make sure before I do that, if there was anything else in this world. Cosmic, did you see this? I want you to see, I want this one last chance to get in here into the world to be seen because it is a spectacular ring. I really, okay, 6.5. And it's a perfect 6.5. And it is, I want to make sure I say all the things right on it. But Cosmic, what size are you? I forgot which size she is. She may not, but anyone else who's watching, just so you get an idea, this ring is.
It was a vintage E. Granite and Company sterling silver dome ring.
That's right. And it's out of, where's it out of?
Finland, I think.
Finland, I think is right. Yeah, that was the part I was looking for. I think it's Finland. So yes, it's E. Granite. So it's Eric Granite, made in Helsinki, Finland.
Yes.
It's a highly collectible piece.
Ooh, perfect size, Cosmic.
Mid-century Scandinavian. It is size 6.5, which that's what this finger is. It's the only finger that I can really wear rings like that on. And I just wanted to let you see the hallmark inside of this is a hallmark I've never seen before. It actually is like a little mini book right inside of it. So it's from the 1960s, maybe early 70s. And let's see, what did I have on it?
It was $155 starting bid.
Okay, yeah, I thought. Okay, $155, but I have it on reserved grace for. I'm looking at the actual listings is how I'm going about this in case you guys are wondering what I'm scrolling. $265 originally, marked down to $175, and then I asked $155 today. So I just wanted to show that real quick. And then if you're interested, Cosmic, let us know. I am going to set all this aside so it doesn't get into the screen. And then, I don't know, Cosmic, Steph, can you tell Cosmic about this piece?
Sure. Well, it's a brutalist piece. It is actually had an interesting history. It's a company that would take their chains and they would recreate, like their leftover chains, they would recreate other pieces of jewelry out of it. I can't remember what company that was, but I'm sure Angie will let us know. I can't remember who it was that did that. But this piece is 18 karat. And she did a little lesson at the beginning of the time with us and talked to us about how she determined that it was 18 karat and what made her feel like it needed to be tested, that there was something special about it. Now, who is that jewelry company, Angie?
I haven't been able to figure it out yet. When you were talking, I just saw something right up there that caught my eye that it might be the mark.
Or the one you were thinking it might be.
So it could be either Tiffany, Van Cleef & Arpels, or Cartier. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was their way.
It's a great idea, isn't it, Cosmic?
Now, Cosmic, what she didn't tell you is I got that on an auction because people thought it was ugly. I got it on an auction for $5 and free shipping. And they had no idea. I didn't even know until last night. I just felt it. I was like, something's different. But it's available if anybody wants it. $1,625 today, and that's the melt weight. Okay, I am going to move this tray off to the side so I can put another one down here so we can look at chains. Oh, see, this is where I mess up.
I was going to say, I just saw 2 extra rings there. I was just going to tell you, I think you might have taken them off.
Gosh. Oh.
I would have caught it. I would have told you.
Thank you. And for those that don't know, these are garnets. Well, that one's not. This is a garnet. Most people aren't familiar with that garnets come in varying colors.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a very special garnet that just came into my life recently. And
Hi, Marilyn.
Yeah, holy crap, steel. Exactly. Who's the commercial? Start the car. It's like IKEA. Start the car. I'm stealing it.
Steal.
Or the other, stolen. Okay. Let's do Great Get. GG. GG. Great Get Girl. If you want to go, keep going. You can keep going. All right, let's do some silver chains. Do we have links that we're looking for, or do we want to just, or looking? Let's look here.
Cosmic, what kind of links are you looking at?
And
I like long links, but I'm okay with I like longer links.
Longer links, okay.
Mm-hmm. But I'm good on chains for a while, so this will be more for anyone else who's interested. So just chime in and let us know what lengths you would like to see.
You name it, I got it. Okay, let me see what I've got. That's gold plated. That's rose gold plated. Let's see, I can throw that one there. That one.
Cosmic says 24 inches or longer. So she's a long girly like me.
24 inches. 24 inches or longer. Okay, let's see what we got. And 95. Can't read that one. It's a little, probably not as long. Okay, let me use old school here. It'll be easier. Okay, that is 16 inch. Oh, that's pretty though. That is really pretty. Okay, 16 on that. Move that aside. Okay, 24 inch. It's longer. Oh, that one required 2 little tarnish preventers in there. Okay, 925, 24 inch. Oh, and you guys forgive me. I don't know the chain styles off the top of my head, so you guys get to fill these. You get to fill in the blanks for me, like what the link is. Do anyone know?
I'm sorry,
What the link style is? What this link of this style is called? I want.
Gosh, it escaped me.
I know, me too. Or thick 16 inch, 24 or longer, or thick 16 inch. Okay, we're going to do my classic. Nope, not that. We're going to go to, why not? Google Lens it. Oh, it's Figaro, actually.
Yeah, I would Google Lens it.
It's Cuban.
Cuban chains. Okay, there you go.
Cuban. Yeah, I think it's Figaro or Cuban. Okay, so that's a Cuban link. That is 24 inches. Let me double check. Yep, that's a solid 24 inches. Cuban link on that one. That is a flat chain. So some things need to have that flat so it lays flat. Let me write here, Cuban. So I've got that when I remember. Are you looking for something that has, this is, now that's a Figaro, right?
Can't see it.
I know.
Up there. Yeah, that's Figaro.
So there's Figaro, and that is 18 inches. These are coming back in. These are big right now. Because we're coming back into, excess and layering and all those things. Let me put that here. This needs to go back in there. These make the world of difference. They're not perfect. They don't keep all the tarnish, but they sure help. Okay.
Oh, I figured out how to mute.
Oh, you did? Cool.
I'm going to mute for just a couple minutes, and I'll be right back.
All right. Cosmic, I'm going through. These are smaller, thinner. That is, it looks like a box chain. That's going to be like 16, or what is that? That's 18. There's a box chain, 18. Poor little box chains. They just get overlooked. Okay. Let's see. This is 24. This is going to be a little bit more delicate, but this is also Mexico, stamped Mexico. It is a rope that would clean up so beautiful. Okay, this one is 24 Cosmic. This seems like you. This really seems like you. As far as, but that's just me. Let's see what we got here. Make sure on my link. It is twisted rope, and let's see. 24-inch. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let me see if I can get a good read on that for you. There we go. Okay. So let's see the millimeters on it. Do you have a specific millimeter that it needs to go through on a pendant, Cosmic? Because I know sometimes I have to have certain, this is a 1.7 millimeter. If you're interested in this one, again, it is 24. It does need a little bit of a zhuzhing. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, this is great for pendants. Yeah, once you clean this up, I could run it through a bath for you to get a nice shine to it. Yeah, it needs it. Okay, this one, 24 inches. It is a double rope design. It is made in Mexico, and I can do this one for 50. If you are interested. I'll write myself a note on these so I remember. It's 24-inch Mexico double rope. Double rope. Let's see. Double rope. Okay, that pin doesn't work for that. Go back to the big Mac Daddy. I love these Sharpies with there's the best. Okay, double rope. Right, 50. So that one, the comps are from 50 to 70 is what I found. So, all right, Cosmic, that is yours. 50 on that one. I'm going to put it in a little bag for you with the little thing. I'll run it through. I'll do a nice clean on it before I send it off. How's that? Thank you. That's a good one. I feel like that'll be a good for kind of what I know you to have in your jewelry. That's going into your bag. You are going to get an email from me that has a link for you to do the checkout for your collection. You will have a collection on Reserve Grace where you'll be able to see all your purchases. It'll be in one place. You just add to the bag and you check out. Super easy. Not an invoice. It's a different way of doing it. You're very welcome. Did you want to see any other links or anyone else that wants to see needs a chain that you're like, I need a chain, but maybe you don't have one. I have lots of chains. So all different kinds of chains as well. But we can also be done for the day. I just wanted to get that to Cosmic while I'm here so I can send that out. Let me show you the biggest one I had in here. The biggest one I pulled out here, not necessarily the biggest one I have, but there's a couple of other big ones here. You're very welcome. Thank you, Cosmic. Look at this. Oh, there's two in here even. That, if you have a guy in your life or you like very big chains, or his and hers, That's why I think I originally got this. I think I originally saw this either for layering. Let me do that for you. Look at those chains. Is that not the, if you know silver right now or any metals, that is spectacular in size and weight. And they are both 925 Italy. And they have a, looks like it's like a lion or a pharaoh as on one of the sides. I have not searched these for the hallmark, but they're beautiful. So if anyone is interested in those, let me know. I can price those for you. And then I have one other big one to show you. Thank you guys for being here. I just wanted to go through these real quick. There's so many opportunities here. And I have equally or more pendants that could go with these. Oh. This is 36 inches. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Okay. Was that the one I just showed? Was that the one you were talking, or was that another one?
I'm back.
Oh, hi.
What was that sparkly you just showed?
Hold on, Cosmic. Let me sit here for a second. Cosmic asked can I see the flat one? Oh, this one. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm pointing at.
Oh,
This one here.
She got a chain?
Yes, she did. She got a 24-inch Mexico.
Lovely.
Yes, perfect choice. I thought it really worked well. It does need a bath. Is this the one that you're asking about, Cosmic? Omega style. You have to walk me through. I'll do this. Let's see. I have so many here. Let me do. Hold on.
Let you know the length on it. Yep, on the Omega style.
Is that this one?
The Omega style.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm looking. Oh no, she's looking? No. This isn't the one you're talking about. Oh, this is it? Okay. Okay. A sec. Let me do a thingy here. Yeah, okay. This one is herringbone. Herringbone for this one. That's why I was confused. I want to make sure I wasn't herringbone on this. There we go. And, or Cosmic, were you talking the Mac Daddy ones that I brought up here? Or the first one? I did show this one in the beginning. I think I did this one in the beginning. Should have set them aside as I went. I can do all of these for you. Okay, this one I think. So there's that. And that is the bigger version there.
Very
Let
nice.
me just tell you on this one, since I brought it out first, let me give myself a second here. Let me put that with that. The flat herringbone, which, by the way, I'm going to do this really quick. Whenever you get a herringbone, especially if it's vintage, you always want to run your hand across, and you want to make sure there are no kinks, because kinks are not recoverable in a herringbone. This one does not have kinks, but it has where it's, I'm going to say fused, but it's not going to bend right there. You're going to feel a little bit of difference, but that is absolutely nothing in the world of vintage herringbone sterling silver. That is 24 inches. Let me get the millimeters on this one. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece. It is 4 millimeters. So we're going to do, let's see, 4 millimeters, 24 inches.
It says the herringbone.
Yes, it is. I wanted to get this one because she did say yes when I was holding it up. Yeah, the herringbone. Okay. Is 4 millimeters, 24 inches, and sterling. Let me see if this one, who's the mark on it? 925 there. Italy. Okay. Let me see if it has a design house. Oh, but every piece on this is marked. All the findings, each piece is marked. Okay. I can tell you just because I don't do silver. Let me check. This is really pretty. The silver on this and this is gorgeous. Okay. Well, I can tell you what, Misty, I can do this one for 50 as well. It could go up to as high as 85, but low as 50, high as 85.
I went ahead and posted it just so you'd have a record.
Okay. It is so pretty. And I don't know if you know, Steph, if you've dealt with change, you know that.
Yeah, and I have difficulty figuring out how to mail those things too.
How to mail them? Oh, you
mail
have
them.
to, when you wind it. Have you seen my staple technique yet?
Oh, you can show it to us later.
Yeah, but just so you know, you want to wrap these flat, and you can staple. Don't staple the necklace. You can staple the bag so it doesn't fall into itself. Right.
Gotcha.
That's the technique. Okay, you want to take
a couple questions. Cosmic said, I would like it for it to sit on her collarbone.
Okay.
And she put in a bid for $50.
Oh, well, 50. This is going to be longer than collarbone. This is what I say, 24 inches. Yeah, 24 inches. So, but that's not, I mean, I have others. I have more. I love this chain. Oh, I love these. I love these. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know if you can see, this is in the way, but I think to get a herringbone this length and not being kinked is kind of a coup. I really do. I think it's just so pretty. Oh, sorry for the mic.
All right. I don't think there's any other interest, though. If you want to sell it to her for 50, we can do that.
We can do that. We got it.
Sounds great.
Thank you, Cosmic. You just got two beautiful, beautiful sterling silver chains. Congratulations. I will also give this a little bit of a shush. Let me write myself a note. So when I'm drinking wine later and I'm looking at how much I sold everything for, like, just take a drink. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I'd be doing a stiffer drink.
Do what?
I would be doing a stiffer drink.
Yeah, right. Oh, my big thing, like I've been saying, is the old fashions are my big thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, good get,
That's
girl.
my drink of choice.
Good get, girl. I love it. That's so funny. Okay. Were there? Oh, Steph, you were asking now, Cosmic. If you had another one, I'll definitely show you. But Steph, you had a question about
I was going to say, what is this you're showing?
Oh, this is glorious goodness of just like. Okay, this is how many ropes here? Okay, this is a double row. Well, there's actually on this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 link on each. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's 8 of the little links on each of, going around this rope.
Mm-hmm.
This rope is, oh, look, it's even so big that it even got a knot in it that I can get out. Look at that. Glorious. This is 36 inches.
Wow. This
is 925 Italy and Mylar. I'm sorry, Mylar. This one needs a special pricing.
If anyone would like to know if you have a 16-inch.
I do have a 16-inch. This is really, really, really something. So I'm gonna set this aside. I'm definitely will sell it, but I need to do a little bit more comps. Or if you have time at the very end, I can do that. If somebody's interested, a 36-inch rope, super hard to come by.
Very.
Okay, 16-inch. Any particular Any particular, something you can wear a pendant on, or is this for layering? Like this. Put that in there.
Oh, she wants to know herringbone. Do you have a
Herringbone, 16-inch herringbone. I have a herringbone here. Let's see what this is. It always scares me when I have an empty packet of something. Like, where'd it go? Let me check. Honestly, it wouldn't be in my inventory if I felt like it wouldn't pass. So, guess what? Huh, 16 inches. Just
Oh,
like that.
look at you.
Look at that.
That was a meant to be.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me look at this one. Let's see. Let's go back 17 inch. Let me see the millimeters on this. Oh, okay. 3.5. 3.5. And this is without it weighing it, but it's just an easy way to go. Let me go back here. Hold up. Here we go. Okay. So this is a 16-inch. I gotta use two hands. I can't do it with one. I tried. Okay, for those that don't know, this is Google Lens. Might as well just show you here. You just go and snap it, and it will come up. And so I'm going to say that I'm looking at, this says vintage sterling silver herringbone chain bracelet, typically marked ILI 925, and it is. And I am going to ask, it is 16-inch, 3.5 millimeter. And I'm going to ask comps. Not camps, comps. That way I get an idea of the range. 45 to 70, 60, Etsy. Wow, 50, you stole those others. Okay, I can do this one. You know why? Because it's short, it's more in demand. Okay, that's why. Misty, I can do this one for 45. That rounds out, kind of averages it out for me.
All right, I posted in case there's interest.
So pretty. So pretty. Like I said, herringbone, when I was growing up, this was the necklace to have.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't have a lot of extra money. So I worked, well, I had a boyfriend who bought me one too one time, but it wasn't very thick, but it still was very special. So that is right there, Cosmics at 45. All right. I am going to go ahead and we're sell it to Cosmic because she specifically requested. Yep.
Congrats.
Congratulations. 45. Girl, you are racking it up. These are perfect. 45, 16-inch. Love it. Love it. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And these are perfect. Oh, they're so good. Where's the little thingy? I'll find it. It's here somewhere. I think there. There we go. How wonderful was it that I had?
Yeah, that was a meant to be.
I know. It's crazy. And they're in great condition. Now, please, when you store them, I'm sure you know, Cosmic, but I'm telling everyone else, store them flat. Don't kink, whatever you do, don't kink them up. Don't take them off like you're going to, like, I don't know. Don't take them off and throw them in your bag or your purse. That is a no. Just no.
I've been hanging mine. Oops.
You did what?
I've been hanging mine. Maybe I shouldn't.
Well, you can, but it still can get crimped on your, because it's going to loop at the bottom. It still can get crimped. So preferably lay it flat. Get a bag like that, and then just like a jewelry box, flat, or just like the cardboard jewelry boxes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have the plastic shoe boxes of layers. So like this, I mean, that's what I do is I layer the pieces.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone? Huh?
I will take your advice.
Okay. I know so many things. Okay, I do have 12 karat gold filled. If anybody's looking for gold filled pieces, I have those. Sometimes hard to come by. I do have this one that was rose gold over here. This gold filled. I do have 14 karat. I don't have any of the gold here in this group. So, all right. Anything else before I go? So good. So good. I love it. I love it. Plus also, hold on, let me see. Let me
Okay.
make sure.
So many beautiful pieces.
I just want to see if there's any that are super. Here's another. Sterling silver ball chains are hard to come by too. Let's see. That's another 24-inch, a little more dainty. Oh, I love this one. A lot 16. This one is. Oh, just love. Here's another.
Another sparkly one.
We'll figure out. Yeah, hold on. There we go.
Beautiful classic.
They're just beautiful. 16 inches. Okay. Lots of sparklies, but that one I just saw really quick. I want to show you. There's two things. Oh, you know what? There's something else I have to show you guys. Hold on. You have to see this. This is a 24-inch. I'm going to show this first because this is more dainty. Has a different polish than. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Okay. So that is a thinner version than the one that's on the one you got, Steph. The chain. The chain that's on your disc.
The thinner version of it. I love that
Yeah,
one.
it's a thinner version.
Did you want to put that one up?
Huh?
Did you want to put that one up?
If anyone's interested, let me know if you're interested because there's so many here. I could do that all day. But there's one thing I wanted to show you guys that I hope it's in this box because most people don't see this very often. I might not have it here because I had to protect it a little bit more than just put it in the box. No, I don't think it's right here. While I look at it, because I do think, oh, there's so many chains, you guys. There's so many. There's ones that aren't even in that bag. Okay. While I go look for that, I was going to put this here for you real quick. So you can see.
I have a basics show sometime maybe where you do the simple chains and.
I know. Well, I've always wanted to do the pair of the pendants.
Oh, goodness. Look at that. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to pair pendants with chains. So let that sit for 1 second. I want to find something because I know that people throw these out because they don't know what they are. I think it's right here, necklace tote.
These always remind me of the bottle tops of like Coke cans.
Oh, how funny. That is so true. I see that. Now that you say that, that's hilarious.
I'm seeing the little tab. It looks just like that.
It really does look like that.
And I remember, I don't know if I might be showing my age here, but do you remember, if anybody's my age, remember in high school or middle school, we used to make chains out of the tops.
Oh, I remember.
Uh-huh.
We actually had what you got, like a pop top drive type thing at school. Like you'd have the, and then you'd have who could make the longest chain links because it was a thing for the environment.
Yes.
Did you have that?
Exactly. Yes. Now that was right around the time where they changed the tabs. Instead of the peel away tab that we would have on Coke cans. I don't know if you remember that, but it was a loop and a peel. Okay.
Yep.
But shortly after that, probably I would say late 70s, early 80s is when they changed the top to this style. And that's when people got into making the chains out of that.
Yep.
Oh, good. The things I remember.
And they're all good memories. And I love that we have the similar. Okay, I'm not finding it right now. I may have it actually in a tote to clean. I have one of the thread. So if you had a thread silver necklace, so it's made out of silver thread, and it looks like fabric, but it's sterling silver. I know it's here. It's like right here. And as soon as I get
the invisible chain, though, like that might be fabric. I don't know.
It feels almost like you know those things that you put your finger in, the Chinese finger torture thing?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It looks like that, but a fine mesh. It's sterling silver. Okay, if anyone is interested in this piece, that one that I just did, let me see what I got on this. All right, this is the Uno Day 50. Uno Day 50. I don't know if I'm saying that brand right. Okay, original on this. This is old. So original on this about, oh gosh, probably 5-6 years ago or more. 255 for this.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not anywhere what would be on the weight on that, but let me just see real quick because I want to give you an idea on value.
Okay.
So on 144 grams.
Ooh.
Yeah, 144 grams.
So it's not silver tone. That is definitely sterling silver.
This is all sterling silver, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so let me do a
140 grams.
144 grams.
Okay.
Let's check. So it's going to, because it's picking that up so we can see. And the length on this one, it came up with a little choker length. Let's see. It is 40 inches.
It's nice and substantial.
Yeah, just a little thing. Nothing but, just a little necklace, little 40-inch. And 144 grams. Comp. Let's see what we come up at. This is a beautiful, beautiful chain. And I really needed to find a home. Let's see. So it is, oh, it's gone up. Used 200 through to 350. New, oh, good Lord. Okay. Well, it could be as much as 790.
Woo.
Yeah. So if anyone's interested, I think you should steal this now, really, because I'm never going to do this again. Let's see. I will do it. I would do it for the price that it was originally, $255.
$255. All right, I'm going to post that. Wow.
Yeah. And then you have the original tag with it. I've never worn this. It has everything. Yeah. And you have this if you're a reseller, you have lots of money available still on that, and it's also melt weight. Don't melt it, please. Don't tell me. Don't melt it. If you melt it, don't tell me. But there's that one. Okay, let's sit that for a second. Let me see if I can find, because the chain that I was telling you about, the silver, they're very delicate. I may have put it in my special. There's places I have for special pieces, so it's probably set aside. One of these days I'll show you, because people won't know that it's real silver. Okay, let me show you on length. Oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous.
I had no idea that the Uno de 50 pieces were sterling. I'm going to have to go back and look at some of my pieces.
Yeah, this one is. There we go. I mean, that is a chunk, right?
Yep, but not quite long enough to double, right?
Well, it has a clasp. No, you could definitely. It's 40 inches, right? Is that what I said? So it does have a clasp.
40 inches. Okay, we might can get 220s out of it. I love those the long ones because they are so versatile.
Yeah, definitely. And if it has a clasp, I don't know why it took me so long to figure out, when I was like, why does a piece that's so long need a clasp when you can put it over your head?
Yep.
Well, now I know.
I didn't know either until pretty recently.
Isn't that funny? Like, you just think, well, why?
Yeah, when I went to go to take pictures, I figured it out. Photographs of my pieces, and I was like, oh, okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Who
So there
knew?
we go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's how I'd wear it.
Yeah, I agree. I think so. Unless I was wearing a sweater, like a solid color sweater, like maybe a
Oh,
black sweater, and then wear it.
yeah. Mm.
Oh my gosh.
You shouldn't have tried it on.
No, I know that. Oh my god. The only saving grace of why I haven't worn this is because I won't take the tag off of it. So I wanted it to be able to, if
Who's
I
gonna know
commit.
if you have to tag on the back? Just stick it in your shirt.
Oh, look at that. That is spectacular.
That is beautiful.
You could even, oh my gosh, just
Isn't
think
it
of the
nice
opportunity.
cosmic doubled up? Mm-hmm.
Wear it with pearls because it has the shine. The pearls would really be nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Is there anything else that I need to do? Or is anyone buying this for 255? This is it.
It's
Because
an
I
amazing
will
price, y'all.
never, in fact, I'm putting a note. I'm putting a note. This is how anal I am about some things. I will put a note in the bag with it, the date that I offered it, and I will say that was my final offer on this one was 255, and I'll put the date of what their comps are for right now with silver going up and up and up and okay.
Mm-hmm. Great show, Angie. Beautiful things today.
Well,
And
it's
if you
fun.
missed all of it, I hope y'all go back to the beginning and look at all the pieces she's shown us today. It's been amazing.
Let me know if there's anything that you need. Let me know if you're looking for any specific chains, if you're looking for any kind of specific jewelry, if you like collect damascene or you collect micro mosaic or you tafari, or the options are very wide. Let me know because I can help you source or I can help you with what I already have. I love that part of my life. I love that the most. Okay. Keep an eye on reservedgrace.com for new items. Now, there's the banner, like just about a little bit right after the top of the page, you'll see new and noteworthy. That is just some of the things that are new. So just keep an eye on the page. There will be at least probably 50 more items in the next couple of days. And then there just keeps going. It'll just keep going and going. All right. I love you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you are well, safe. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the World Cup if you get to see it or you're interested in seeing it on Sunday. We are super happy as a family, although Ava has convinced me to be a Messi fan. So that's where I'm at. Asher is a Ronaldo fan. They went and actually saw that game and he cried. Oh, it's hard. It's so
Oh,
sad. He cried. It was so sad. But when they lost, but so we'll be watching the game on Sunday as a family and loving this time together. I appreciate you. I will get your links sent out to you in your collection so you can check out. And I will see you on Tuesday. We will do another curated collection on Tuesday. And then the following Thursday, guess what I have?
what?
I have another unboxing.
A boxing. Oh,
I have
yay. A
another
little box.
unboxing coming up.
Yay.
But not only that, I'm throwing in some of the pieces from other unboxings to kind of like, we're going to get through some of that inventory. So come ready to, we're going to do fast, furious, get some of this inventory out to you. And that's it
All
before
right.
postage goes up. Love you.
Have
Take
a
care. Thank
wonderful
you,
weekend,
Steph.
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Steph, and appreciate your purchase for everyone. And be well, be safe. Take care of yourself and take care of others, but you have to take care of yourself first. Bye.
Bye.